Okay.
Hello, everybody. Let's go One Piece Pirates. Let's go on Emerald Weapon. All right, so we're basically getting into Table 1. We're just going to change the names real quick. My co-host, Master Gamer, is going to be joining us. That doesn't look like Test, so I will be right back. Oh, he's going to go do it? All right. Well, welcome to our Saturday Night Locals at Southside Gaming, or SSG for short. My name is Zendarian or Andre, and I will be joined with my co-caster, Master Gamer, or Matt, in just a moment. We're doing this for the first time, so, it's going to be kind of interesting. Aiken Artifact, what's going on, man? So yeah, we're going to see a Marco and a Lim, which is going to be very cool. I will be right back as I change the name to Lone and Bono, though.
I'm still in this chair. All right.
Yeah, Marco Lim matchup. I played a lot of Marco. Marco is definitely favored in this matchup. Lim obviously is a die roll deck, but Marco tends to be favored either way. Just having access to pretty constant removal is a problem for Lim. And depending on list, their win con is a challenge. What I've found in this matchup specifically is the only thing as the Marco that you need to be worried about is the Restand Me Hawk, I want to say. Just randomly pressuring you pretty heavily. But outside of that, it tends to be Marco favorite. I have no idea where Kervitz is in terms of... It's round 1. I don't know why I'm saying this. He's in the bracket. He's here. Welcome back.
And we're back.
You want to close this door?
Yeah.
All right, so
Go ahead and do that. Technical difficulties on a Saturday night. Nothing beats.
I feel like we haven't actually reached technical difficulty yet.
That's true.
We're pre-technical difficulty. It'll happen. It's bound to happen.
We're overcompensating. It's fine.
I feel like we're just commentating right now.
Give me Krippitz. He will surely join us at some point. Right?
There's a decent chance.
Yeah, there's a decent chance. All right. And we
like
got Zoru on stream, also a decent chance.
I actually don't know the last time Kervitz hasn't won.
That was last week.
He did?
And it was versus Zoru.
No.
So for those that are just joining in, Zoru and Krippitz are some of our best players here.
That's still a Kervitz win.
Was it? I'm pretty sure he won. No, he got second.
Sure.
Yeah.
He got tied for first.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure they split, and
so
he got all the stuff. So yeah, technically he won. But
and then it was me and him that split that next week.
Right.
And then he was in finals the day I wasn't here. And then
that's true.
Wednesday he was in finals. I don't know the last time he wasn't in finals.
Fair point.
I actually don't.
No, actually I don't either.
That's what I'm saying. Oh no. The last Saturday was him and Ben that split.
He just goes Zahaha on Blackbeard.
No, it wasn't Sunday. Was it Sunday?
Something like that. All right, so we have Bono on the Lim, green purple Lim, of course, and we have Lone on red blue Marco. Now, I know that Marco is a personal favorite of my friend Matt here. He's been coping this deck for the last 4 formats, and it finally actually isn't cope.
No, it wasn't cope the entire time.
Well, listen. Anyway, so we'll see who goes first.
I've yet to see a die roll.
That's true. I'm gonna figure it out.
Surely one of them have dice.
All right,
oh, wait,
so
there is. I see dice. We're back.
Oh, we're so back.
We've never been more back.
For those of you that are just tuning in, this is the Saturday Night Locals at Southside Gaming. We just started a couple moments ago, and yeah, we're gonna get into the die roll in what looks like a second.
You know what we did forget? It's not round 5.
It isn't round 5.
This is round 1.
It's actually notably not round 5. It's round 1.
I'll see you in a minute.
And Matt is just giving me more and more bad news.
Sean, you're close.
As the round goes through.
All right. Man, being alone in here is strange. Especially when they're not notably starting. But yeah, the Lim Marco matchup is pretty favored. Yeah, no, Griffiths is playing token. Oh, Alex did win that game? I thought they full split. Either way, Griffiths has been in finals in the past like 5-6 months. Okay, so these are allowed to start. Surely.
Yes, they
Okay,
are
great.
allowed to start.
They're allowed to start.
And it looks like Lone lost the die roll. That's
He
a
did.
Marco player. So Bono is going first. Or I think second, right?
No.
Lim likes to go second.
It's second.
Pretty sure.
Okay, clearly he's got 2 Don. So
That's true. Okay.
He chose first.
It's one of the two.
No, Lim is first. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's true. Okay. All right. So if you were the Marco player, what would you do turn 1?
2 Don, we want to play Duval. The curve for evens is you play Duval in 2, especially if you have the Ivankov and no targets, because you want to see more cards with the Ivankov target.
Gotcha.
4.
I'm also curious here. Is the audio and video quality good for you guys? Because it looks like it's lagging a little bit on our end, but if you guys are without lag, that's perfect. We can suffer.
No, we won't suffer. We can see through the lag.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
We're just like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, me personally, I actually have X-ray vision. I can see through this wall.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. So you're going to be the one who's changing the scenes, right?
I don't remember that being true.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to debate on that. But anyway, so it looks like he played out, what is that, the Lim? There's a little bit of...
unfortunate glare. But
Unfortunate
surely
glare.
it's the Lim.
Surely it's the Lim.
Surely it's Lim.
We're not going to be doing anything else on turn 1.
Yeah, we're searching with Lim. But it could be a 5 cross. I forgot this deck can do that.
And I believe he's swinging for what,
I
7?
haven't played the Lim in a minute.
He's swinging 7? Oh, no. Oh, he's surely swinging 7.
It's 7 and a Duval.
And then a Duval. Yeah.
There's a world where it's a Monet because we did. Oh no, he pitched Monet. Wait, what did he pitch? Oh no, it's 20. Okay, on the 5 swing, he pitched Monet and countered out of it. We're back. We're all the way back. Hello? Did you just give 3 cards turn 1? And there's Duval. Okay.
Interesting.
We see. I believe it's a red rot, a pudding, and cannot tell. Next round, we're zooming in more on these hands.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think there's a Newgate. This is tough. This is tough to tell. I'll tell you what.
It's
guys.
like a game within a game.
Yeah, no, this is actually. Oh no, it's Sanji. We're back.
It is caster purgatory.
Yeah, it's
incredible.
Sanji. And if he's going second, there's a word you put that back on top. Yes.
There we go.
He's learning. He's becoming
taught him
self-aware.
All right. So what do you think this Lim is going to play out first? Surely not a Mihawk.
I haven't noticed
Probably in
what's
a
in his
no.
hand, so we're gonna find out when I see his hand for the first time. Oh,
And
he's
that
searching.
is-
Wait, no,
That's the other Lim.
is that the 2 drop?
I think the 3 drop, isn't that the 3
That
drop?
looks like the 3. Yeah, it's 3 drop.
3 drop,
So
yep.
he's searching.
All right. So
He's searching. Okay, yeah. So he played the Sabo last turn. Sabo's
Okay.
the drawer.
Right. Okay.
Okay, we're all.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, we can see around the glare now. The board
We're
is
locked
Sabo,
in.
Lim.
Extra vision.
Yes.
Everything's good. And like I said, if any of you guys would want to let us know if the audio is just fine, let us know. If
That
not,
would be
we're gulagged, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's okay. We will.
Audio should be fine.
Sure.
It shows it's fine. Surely it's fine.
Surely, as
The camera also
as
shows
the
it's fine.
camera just lagged. This is incredible. I'm having a
All right.
grand old
And
time.
leader effect plays that Dofi. He's gonna swing this to draw.
And that is a Dofi, right?
Okay, so we take.
Mm-hmm.
And he took.
Okay, he took. No trigger. Alrighty.
And he gave the 1 for leader. Okay. Oh no, he blocked. Wait, what? He
What just
blocked the
happened?
leader swing. He took
Okay.
the blocked the leader swing and it lagged, so it looked like the 2 things happened at the same time.
Right. Well, that's surely is secret tech.
Yeah, no. You do it both
It's
at
good.
once. All right. So
Just
he's on-
stop time.
Yeah. All right. So he's on 6 on.
Mhm.
He drew the 2K. He's getting a red rock next. And then after that will be the Sanji. So he's going to cycle out the red rock. Surely.
Man, this Marco player really understood that in order to win, you could just stop time.
That's actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah,
you take
it
no
is.
hits when time stops.
You are father time.
Yeah.
You are Kronos.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a new gate and an 8. Oh, wait. Surely. Okay. If he knows what he's doing.
The One Piece is real.
We're not sure because we don't know how long he's been playing this deck. There's no way of knowing. Surely we're reducing the Sabo. We're swinging 6 at it, and then we're playing the ace, and we're swinging 6 again. And it's an easy choice, really.
Sure.
There shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
But he has not been playing this deck that long, and I know that because I'm the reason he has that deck.
Oh, it's
So,
okay. He's gonna win today.
Yes.
He's gonna be top table.
Yeah. Now, honestly, I don't hate him on top deck of that. I don't hate it. If I see his hand right, he does have the new gate.
Sure.
I can't tell what that last card is.
I think that's a Mulgun. I
It's
think
not
he's
mulligan.
he's actually running.
There's no
mulligan
shot he
now.
put mulligan in my deck.
I believe he did.
Okay, well, he's crazy.
Well, he might just be cooking here.
Might is the keyword.
Let's see if he cooks.
Okay. Now I will say to the audience, I've watched him play this deck a lot,
Sure.
and he takes so long to make these decisions, and it kills me every time.
Sure.
No shot. No shot. He just did these. What? Okay, so he just bottom deck Asana.
Oh, okay. We
All right.
you need to read this.
Great.
You can operate that off of the corner, right there.
Yeah.
We're just gonna take a quick commentary break
It's not.
to just. I mean, you'll still hear us. It looks like we're streaming under Disney Locana. That surely is not right.
Are you sure that's not the? We're not logged in.
Oh,
All
this
right,
is
sick.
we're gulagged. All right.
All right.
I guess ask for the.
All right, we need to log in. That's fine. Right now, we'll just get back here. Wait, it still says round 5? It shouldn't say round 5. Okay, maybe there's old. When did he text us? 10 minutes ago. Okay, we did that. We're good there. We have one of the problems solved.
We're going Ultra Instinct.
I wouldn't go that far. We have not made it to Instinct or Ultra. He did the thing. See?
Oh, okay.
It took a minute, but he did the right thing.
Right. I was gonna pull up the Jeopardy theme. Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Give me just a second. I can go handle that.
Great. And once again, we
Not only
take the
as
phone.
a
Take the phone. Take the phone.
commentator.
Surely you should have the phone.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
He's sending you the information you want.
gotcha.
And as you can tell, we are experts. I did not see what Lim searched. But he's tapped 3 down to play the searcher again, which means he's got should have 6 up. Yeah, because he's ramped twice. Which means he's got leader effect and 3 dawn, so he can go 7/7, play a body. Surely that's what he's doing. Yeah, we take the first hit. We counter out of the second. Which means this isn't the Sabo. Hey, what's good, Adam? It's a Nell. Oh, wait, a Nell's a... Wait. What is the Sabo? I thought Sabo was a draw. A Nell's a draw. I know this. Oh, I've not played in the Slim deck in a minute. What is the Sabo? Is Sabo the restand or is it protect? I don't remember. I'm searching it up. Sabo. Surely somebody in chat knows. Okay, we've played the Newgate, thank God. Oh, no, it is a drawer. Oh, it's a left-hand drawer. Okay. So surely we've reduced the Enel. We're going to swing 6 at the Enel. We're going to swing 6 at the Enel. No. What are we doing? Why would he do this to me? We're not doing that.
Until further notice, we are Musketeers, Daisy Duck.
We are.
Lumineers.
Gotcha.
But we will fix it momentarily.
We're straight inking, is what
Yeah, we're they made us ink. But anyway, all right, so let's see what's going on here.
He misplayed. That's what happened.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
What exactly did he do?
Well, he reduced the blocker and not this Enel card. But he could have swung 6 at this Enel card twice and then killed a limb.
Got it.
But instead,
That's cool.
he swung at a 6K twice and killed the blocker.
Yeah. I walked outside just to, see if I could access that, and it was
What was the vibe out there?
quiet.
Quiet, even.
Really
They're
quiet.
locked in. These are 2 locked in players. What you're saying?
Couldn't make it tonight. No problem, Adam. Just come out next time.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does.
That's a great point.
And Adam does great.
Mhm.
He actually does, and it's always on some strange decks, but they seem to work.
Not always.
Not always, but
Always
sometimes.
strange decks.
I've seen some spice.
I've seen Spice.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I've only seen Spice.
It's like Doom,
Yeah.
He's a spice trader.
Yeah, the Spice Melange.
All right. Well.
Wait, what? Oh, he swung it. Okay.
Okay. You don't say that.
What?
You don't save the ace.
No. You let your blocker block.
Okay.
This is an aggro deck. Let him, you need to come back on it. Okay, good trigger. Great trigger of the Red Rock. We're back in the game. Now, all we need to do is have a Rayleigh. Surely we have a Rayleigh. What could go wrong?
I feel like he has 2 cards in him.
It does feel like he's got 2 cards in hand. The Lim did win die roll here.
Oh, he has 3 cards. Never mind.
Oh, okay, well, that's fine. He drew a card.
With 1 life.
1 life and a 4 life and 4 on board. But it's okay.
Because we have the power of friendship.
Now, we do have a Sanji, surely, still. Uh-oh, he's bottom decking. That means we don't have a Sanji. This is unfortunate.
And I got the call.
You got the call.
I'm back.
All right. We are no longer straight inking. Wow, he's made it into the 3rd dimension. By the time he comes back in here, this game will be over, and we'll need to switch to round 2 and change the names already. So which means he's going to have to go back out there. Now, as much as I said this matchup is favorite, I haven't played it that much. But my only testing wasn't a Cricket, so I feel like that's decent testing. But that being said, Lim winning die roll is always good for him. He doesn't use any Dawn. Oh, it's a Backman and not a Rayleigh. Oh, yeah, because he decided to not play 4 Rayleighs. Now I remember. His list only has 3 Rayleighs. And he bottom decked the Sanji earlier. Into Lim. Which, me personally, I wouldn't do. Going second. He's got 2 up. He does have, I believe, 2 counter runs in hand. Yep, there's 1. Holy. Now we are absolutely terrified of restand Mihawk the rest of the game. And we need a blocker every turn, which is not great. But there's enough in the deck that we can do it. It is possible.
And it looks like
But we're at 0 life.
our friend here has 3 cards in hand with 0 life.
It's technically winnable.
I mean, sure. Where's a Duval when you really need one right now?
We desperately need Duval.
A Duval, or I'll take a Dofi, although I don't think he's even running that in the deck
No,
right
not
now.
running
No, he's not.
We're running Duvals. Running
Well,
Duvals.
It's
mostly Duvals.
the only
We
time
countered with one.
the only time he's gonna pull one is either from leader effect right now
Now,
or from a draw.
technically, we could play
Ulti?
Chopper Blocker. Ulti is
Fair.
not
I
a
don't think
blocker.
he's playing the chopper.
Don't tell me he's not playing the Chopper.
Okay.
Wait, what? He's huge.
And just like that, gentlemen,
Lim has 1.
the Marco dream is dead. At least from Lum. But he's excellent right now.
He's
He
excellent.
could go
You think he comes
all the
undefeated?
way.
He goes,
Well,
he
sure,
turns
no.
it back around.
He might turn it back around now.
He takes an extra life. He loses the loss. And he goes undefeated.
Yeah. So, what exactly did you like from Lone's playstyle? And
I
what did
like
you
that he
not
played Ace on 6. The problem is what he did on 7 or 8 was an issue. The play, very clearly,
Sure.
is reduce the turn body to 6, swing into it 6,
Right.
swing into it 6 again.
Right.
One of those is going to eat a 1K and a blocker.
Okay.
The other one's going to die. So he's going to hit that body. We're going to turn. We're going to hit the new game.
Sure.
We're always doing this. That's going to give him 1 less body of pressure. That's not what happened. He prioritizes the blocker.
The Lim also did, I'm pretty sure, play 2 restam Lims in a row. And then he just couldn't
there
get
were
rid
searchers
of them.
ones.
Oh, searchers? Okay.
Searchers.
Yeah, maybe.
There were searchers, and then
I couldn't tell because of the glare.
see. I have extra vision.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now, if our key lights were a thing,
Key lights would be interesting.
you know,
That
we're going to try
that'd be a good
and
time.
fix that for next time. But yeah, okay. So we're going to be right back into round 2 momentarily. Just stay put. We're going to have a word from our sponsors, Axe Body Spray. That, of course, is a joke, but wouldn't that be wonderful? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and change it to our other screen,
All right.
and we'll be back for round 2 because we're going to have to usher them in. Thanks, guys. boys and girls, players of all ages. We're going to be right back. There's about, I would say, about 9 minutes left in the round. We're going to make it a couple minutes early just to kind of chit chat, talk about expectations for the tournament, and generally just give you an update of what's going on play by play before we get into round two. And of course, for those of you that are just tuning in, just make sure that you sub or at least follow the channel on Twitch or YouTube because we'll be doing this every week. So this week it's myself and Matt. Next week there's going to be another caster and their duo. And then, of course, it's going to be back to us. And we're going to alternate. It's going to be a fun time. But generally, I think it's going to be us every other Saturday. So that's what you can expect. So we'll be right back. I will let you know in a moment. And yeah, just stay tuned. Thanks.
Oh, the timing. We are back.
We are so back.
We've never been
We've
more
never
back.
left.
Oh, participation packs. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at us.
Only at Southside Gaming.
Well, I feel like participation packs are a few different places.
Listen, it's
but
only at Southside
You're right.
Gaming.
Only at Southside Gaming.
Right. All right. Welcome back, chatters and players alike. We have a new challenger. So Bono on Lim, of course, since last round, still at a top table. He's really going on tear. Yeah.
This guy's
versus Moya.
undefeated right now.
Yeah. So we have Guildhall Moya, GH Moya. He is playing Blackbeard, a personal favorite of mine.
You like that deck?
It's only been like 2 sets. But anyway,
That's true.
we're going to go into round 2. We surely have to change that to round 2.
We do have to change
We're
it
going to
round
have
two.
to
And we're going to see if our new system...
text our stream.
Surely our new system is perfect.
Sure. All
now
right.
we don't have to stand up for these things. Now, I didn't mention the scene. I pointed out player names. I did not say the round number. So hopefully.
Yes. So I've already
You've seen it.
I've already handled that.
You've
That should be
handled
changing
it.
soon. We're gonna do
Look
that
at us go.
momentarily. And look at that. Oh wait, is it updated? Nay.
What do you mean? It was 2 seconds. 2 seconds have passed since you said this.
Unfortunately. Well, it has to be that fast.
We're savvy over here.
True. Absolutely.
All
we
right.
have a technical team
We do.
at the ready.
That's very technical.
At this point, I don't know if it's at the ready, but it's a team and
a
it's
team.
technical.
Hello? That was surely it was not.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh!
Hey, we're back. Our technical team is
We're
top notch
cooking.
here at Southside Gaming.
We are cooking.
Let me tell you. All right. So,
So both are using green sleeves, which is really good for us.
yes, absolutely. I think one is darker, so it'll be all right.
And they haven't rolled yet. Okay, good. That was my
okay,
next
cool.
question.
And we
Moya's
surely
rolling.
take eye roll.
And
that is
11.
an- oh yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. 11 and a nothing. We have no idea what he rolled, but he
Well,
probably
he stopped
didn't-
time.
It probably didn't beat 11.
He stopped time. He obviously played a Marco player in the first round. He probably
Yeah.
picked up a couple
Well, you got to learn from your
new
opponents.
tricks. Sure.
Yeah, if you don't learn from
Of
wins,
course, and that's
as
how
much
you
as
improve.
You can just learn from losses. You have to learn from wins as well.
You also have to learn
You have to learn things
how
like
to
stop
change reality to your own will.
time. Exactly.
Yeah.
And look at Moya helping us. The die in the life.
Incredible.
Now, notably, our Lim player doesn't have life because he's still choosing if he's going to roll his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Lim teach matchup, as someone who doesn't know the Lim spread, we're going to find out if it's good or not.
I also
Surely it's
think
good for Lim. I can't imagine that's bad for Lim.
it's from my understanding, it's always been Lim favored.
Yes.
Blackbeard can win if the Lim just whiffs.
Oh,
fine.
sure. So if they don't see anything.
Also, if they just simply don't have double Lim that restands, it's actually
Okay,
all right
so it looks like it's about a 50.
now in
Yeah.
in EB. Okay,
Based off the current stats, about a 50.
the sim rankings.
That's the one.
Sure. And I'm just gonna keep on talking about sponsors
Wait a
until
second.
they do
This
sponsors.
isn't even yours.
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Since when? What is that?
A Mountain Dew Zero Sugar.
That's a good point. That's probably you. Wait, is it? It is.
The refreshing taste that you can only get at Southside Gaming.
I don't want a soda.
I'm just gonna wait until we get sponsors at the ready calling us saying, "Hey, we saw you on a
Quite
One Piece
very
stream
well.
at your locals."
Yeah,
Surely,
Coca-Cola company will be calling.
absolutely.
They want to compete with Pepsi products.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
If you're listening, Coca-Cola, you know who to talk to.
John C. Coca-Cola.
So we have a Lafitte search. All right.
And I'm gonna be honest, this zoom in helped, but it didn't help.
And
that much.
we are picking up a stronger. And it looks like we have, how much is that, 6 cards in hand?
Well, it's turn 2, so surely we. Wait, no, it's 3.
Yeah.
3, 1,
Mm-hmm.
5, 6.
So he is swinging 6. Lim takes.
5, yeah. 5 draws, search 6. Yeah.
And dropped it right at the clear. And that is a Dofi.
And the
But he
something.
also-
And it's definitely something. Great, Moya. Great job. Let us see it. I still can't
Unfortunately,
see it.
we still
Unfortunately,
didn't
we still can't
zoom.
see
We
it.
should probably, you know what? Write that down. Zoom the player cams.
I already did.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't help. This
Unfortunate.
Is zoomed. This is zoomed.
This is zoomed.
This is a
You know what?
50% zoom.
I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to log into our Twitch
Oh, that's a great.
and see if I could see it better that way. So, oh, look at that.
Captain
Southside
Keto?
954.
Eddie, I have no idea who Captain Keto is in this particular instance. I feel like I've missed
Where
it.
is Captain Keto?
Who's Captain Keto?
That's Money Mojo. What's up, Money Mojo? That's Eddie.
No, I know that's Eddie. Who's Captain Keto?
I have no idea.
Surely.
Oh,
missing a bit. What bit am I?
Captain Keto. That it surely.
I feel like I should know who Captain Keto is. I'm gonna be honest.
We should.
This is on us, I think.
We should. All right.
Is it clear there? Is it just because we're so far away?
Likely.
It's a little easier. I'm gonna be honest. It is a little easier. But your phone's at like 2%. So
I mean, listen. It'll work until
this is a bad system that we have here. Well, you leader affected.
Oh, Joey. Joey's on keto, right?
Is he?
Was it?
I have no idea.
Anyway.
This is
Yes, got it. All right.
Okay. I don't know.
Thank you for the confirmation. All right, so we have a leader effect.
Yeah.
Going into Lim's next turn.
Lim has an unknown body. I think it's the retap one. Searcher and Dofi. Moya one die roll, so he's going at what, 7 Dawn here?
Mm-hmm.
Surely we're gonna play a Jesus. I don't even know his hand. We have 4 Dawn separated. Surely it's a Jesus, right?
It's Finger Pistol. All right.
That's also fine.
Milling 2, Shiryu, and a Kuzan.
We have
Unfortunate with
Cynthia.
the Kuzan, but that's fine.
What card are we searching with for 3 Dawn?
No, we're just going 8. We're going 8.
I mean, honestly,
oh man, we're in a decent spot. But wait a second though. How many cards are in the Lim player's hands?
Don't worry about it. We are nearing infinite.
Well, on 7 Dawn going into 9, I almost feel like if you don't have a Jesus on board at this point and you're swinging 8, that means that you're probably not threatening lethal.
You're saying the power of Christ is not compelling him?
I mean, I'm just imploring that if this Lim searches and gets a blocker of some sort.
The Lim cannot search this leader effect. We're round 2.
Didn't they just play the Lim? The like Lim searcher?
That's not gonna work. There's leader effect. It's not in play.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, so we have a Sabo.
Sabo and 1 drop Lim. Wait, a second 1 drop. Is that good? A second Sabo has hit the board.
Surely he's gonna restand it.
He's gonna restand both because you got 2 limbs. Oh, that's why it's good.
We're good. We've stabilized. What round are you guys on? Couldn't make it tonight. We're on round 2. So we just finished round 1. Round 2 just started. We're probably what, 45 minutes in?
What time is it? Oh my god, where's the time on here?
There's no time.
You just pointed to the ceiling.
48.33.
Oh, and you're kind of cooking. You know these texts. That's crazy.
It's crazy that I have eyes. I can perceive my own reality. Insane. Well, we're always learning something new here at Southside Gaming. We're learning how to perceive our own reality. So yeah, and it's all good, brother. We'll surely see you soon. We have Van Augur and Doc Q popping the 3-cost Lim. That's a start.
He desperately wanted liberation there.
He did,
and he didn't.
But sometimes you just don't see it.
He doesn't search.
Most Blackbeards are running a combination of either 2 or 3 with either 2 black hole or 1 black hole. But
currently he wanted 4.
Yeah.
Currently he wanted 4, but he's okay. Wait a second. This is actually really interesting.
Okay.
He's now at 0 life. His win con is Bunga Bunga Swing
Is
big.
he just bricked?
He might just be bricked.
I doubt it.
It would be sick if we can tell his hand, but I can't right now. I'm wearing glasses.
Might be actually easier on this side.
It would. Where's his hand? Surely it's somewhere.
It's right there.
No. He's not holding it. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. That wasn't easier. Zoom in.
I'm pretty sure I see an Usahachi.
No shot.
I could have sworn. And we definitely have a stronger in the Blackbeard player's hands.
I mean, surely he doesn't.
So he just popped the Doc Q. He drew for that. He's swinging what looks like 6, right? The Sabo's a 5-cost?
No, they're all 5-6s.
Okay, got it. So, yep, he's swinging 7. Looks like we have a trigger.
It's the liberation
and
trigger,
he chose not to do it. It's one of the 2, yeah.
It's black hole. Okay, yeah, we never do that. Yeah. Literally, we're never doing that.
And now both players are at the later stage of the game. The Lim has 0 life. The Blackbeard
has got a million cards in hand now.
He does. And I'm fairly positive I just saw.
Wait, what? Oh,
a new Zahachi.
He can't restand Mihawk.
So he's going
he doesn't need a Zahachi.
7 again.
Yeah, there's no blockers that are open. He's not going to summon again. He's swung something twice already.
I'm pretty sure he just rested.
How's he going to restand? Didn't he have Sound Play?
Isn't the limb on more? It's the second limb.
Yeah, it was Memphis.
Oh, I see. Maybe just lagging a little bit.
Oh, it should be like. That's a correct sign.
Swinging
You
9.
have to swing at the board there. But there's no blocker.
So I think what we were talking about just a moment ago might just be relevant. He has a crap ton of cards.
He's got to be worth. There's no shot. Surely we just swing 15 and say have it. You can't deal with the board. We swing
15.
Have it.
Let's see it.
2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Or that's enough. He's got 16. I didn't do any math.
As I said, look at that. He survived.
He's checking. Tough scenes. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16. That Nami's a 2K, right?
And it's over.
Nami's a 2K?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Incredible.
And Lim 1?
Yeah, it looks like Lim 1. I will have to, of course, make sure that Nami is a 2K. Could have sworn.
I thought it was.
That's from OB10, right? Yeah, I mean.
Yes. I think so.
Okay, so let's see.
You're doing this through
real
TCG
quick.
play?
Of course I am.
This is not the way to do this. I promise the deck builder's better.
Emperor's New World. Oh, no.
It
Scorpion
is a
9.
2K.
Yeah.
This is so much faster.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Wow. And I think that's why he just kept taking life, because he said, I am not in danger at all. I'm going to bait out the 15K swing, and I'm just going to deal.
What's interesting is I don't know how much total counter he had in hand. If he doesn't kill that Van Augur, he might die.
Right. Well, I'm pretty sure that he could reach 16, so he had to swing at Van Augur, hope that it died.
That's what I'm saying.
But at that point, I think that the Blackbeard player had only 4 cards in hand, one of them probably being a Teach,
Honestly,
one of them being a Kuzan, and I know he had a stronger, but that was it.
How much did he swing at the
9?
Swing
9 to 6, and I'm pretty sure that we had a search for
the 2K.
He saw there was a 2K. He saw that there was a Kuzan in hand. So the other question was, does he have a Teach?
Well, it's not even about that. It's a matter of if you can protect that Van Augur.
Because you would basically have to have two 2Ks in hand at 4 cards.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, if you can protect that Van Augur, you're always supposed to protect that Van Augur.
Gotcha.
So I wonder if he just couldn't protect it.
Right, and I think that he actually couldn't. I think that was just telegraphed, like, oh, I just have enough to reach, let's say 9.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean that's probably it.
Right, like a 2K, 1K.
Does he have 4 in hand?
Right.
Yeah, that's possible.
All right.
Whoa, and we've transitioned.
Oh my God, I have now grown. I am no longer ant-sized.
And now I'm Ant-Man.
Honey, we de-shrunk the kids.
I feel like we could have done better.
You know, listen, it's a bug's life.
No.
The ants eat the food.
No.
The grasshoppers.
We're not doing the Bugs Life thing.
The ants
not.
pick the food.
No.
The grasshoppers eat the food.
Bugs
and
Life
the
is a
ants
fine movie.
scurry away. It is an incredible movie. Okay, chat. Come on.
You're not going to
Help me out here.
No, the internet.
Bugs Life is an S-tier Pixar movie.
Any of the other movies.
You're just objectively wrong.
Shrek.
Shrek is great.
Shrek.
Bugs Life is on that tier.
No, it's not.
For me, it was on that tier.
Doesn't matter. It's not.
So you saw the Lilo and Stitch movie.
I did.
How was it?
Did Stitch?
Immaculate?
There's something about this Stitch character
Of course.
that truly resonates.
Of course.
He just like me for real.
23 years old at this point, right? Came out in 2002?
Yes.
Yeah. Stitch is great.
Yes.
Unfortunately for Stitch, we are no longer streaming under Disney Lore content.
No, we are no longer inking it.
We're now Pirates
of the Caribbean. Another movie that's better.
Perhaps not. Oh, to Bug's Life, come on.
We're talking about.
It's about capitalism.
Okay, and Captain Jack Sparrow, he's looking for gold.
All right. And the ants are just looking for self-determination.
And guess what? Guess what? You know what Captain Jack Sparrow does? He creates jobs.
So he certainly has takes. You'll only find that here at Southside Gaming. So we're gonna be back from a word from our sponsors.
We need this pen.
Yes, our Southside brand.
My fidget pen that I found, and I've just kind of claimed as my own. I don't know whose this is.
It's somebody's. So we're basically in the middle of round 2. I'm gonna check on the time and see if we can
get
get
feedback on literally every single game that's happening.
Sure.
Figure out who's winning every game.
Sure.
All right. In the meantime, we're going to talk about all the movies that play.
Well, actually, I mean, we are on the One Piece channel. Talk to them about the game, your expectations. What do you think OP11 is going to look like?
OP11, we know what OP11. We know about Japan.
We know about Japan, but do we know about the US?
Yeah, the US is bad too.
America, fuck yeah.
That's great. We're talking about A Bug's Life being the worst movie. Okay, Bug's Life is a fine movie. It's a B tier movie. In terms of Pixar Disney movies, it's right in the middle of the pack. It's inoffensive. Not a take. Not even an opinion. This is just how it is. Who hates Bug's Life? Who loves Buggy? Not one. Cars, Shrek, Lilo and Stitch. We'll throw Wall-E in there. All a tier or two above Bug's Life. And now that he's gone, he can't refute those points. So we're going to leave it before he comes back and has anything else to say about this movie. That being said, we have a 2-0 limb. I have no way of checking the bracket on my phone, so I don't know who else is winning. But we know for sure there's a Marco with 1 loss and a Teach with 1 loss. There, I believe, is like mid-20s amount of people here today. So decent size local. And Lim is cooking. That's all I have to add to that. I don't. Someone say something. I need something because I'm just sitting here with no games, looking at myself, which I'll do. I don't hate that, but what do you have to say about it? Good point. Yeah. So going into 11, obviously, we're looking at. Let's talk about 11. We have the 3 Luffys: Floofy, Grape, and Blurple. This Blurple deck, kind of good. This Grape deck, kind of good. This Floofy deck, kind of good. It might be that these purple Luffy decks, for some reason, are very strong. We don't know why. We've yet to come to an answer, but surely one day we'll crack the code as to why that is. There must be some insight we can gain from these 3 purple Luffy leaders being at the top of the win rates in Japan. This starter decks might make a difference, but they're clearly not nearly as powerful relative to the first set of these starter decks dropped last year. We don't have a Dofi equivalent in terms of these starter decks. The Teach deck obviously has 7-drop Teach that could drastically shake the way this Teach deck plays, and also, creates another sort of Jack utility card in a lot of these other black decks. Some decks may like the cycle and the that tall nature that Jack has. Other decks are going to like the recursion that the 7-drop Teach has. And obviously the 6-drop Kuzan. Pretty good card. Welcome back.
We have about 12 minutes to round.
12 minutes.
And if you haven't said anything about Bug's Life, that is truly a shame.
We've said literally nothing about
it. But I'm here now, so we're going to talk about Bug's Life. But after we talk about OP11. So
we're back to starter decks.
Man,
this Teach deck gets better, but it's probably still losing.
Carrot gets better. Bonnie says Carrot gets better.
Okay.
The Bonnie starter is the Carrot starter.
I'm a believer of Carrot as much as the next guy.
Sure.
It doesn't get that much better.
It doesn't get that much better, but that is the only benefactor of that starter deck.
No,
and I also
that's
think
not true at all.
And I also think that the RP Uda starter deck, that's rebranded as the Shank starter deck, basically says if you have film characters, because we have a film Luffy.
The only thing
for what reason
that starter deck did for film, realistically, is it says cards. It says cards that has film on the deck. That's all it does.
Sure, but I also I also think that Shanks is pretty good in RP Uda, isn't it? Surely better than their other 7-drop turn.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, what are they doing?
Wait, does that deck have a 7-drop turn?
No. So it has Beckman, technically. But sometimes Beckman isn't really relevant.
RP is a when attacking ramp, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is it ramp?
It's
minus 2K ramp.
Also, across all platforms, guys, we have about 60 viewers. So if you guys are new here, we are. If you guys are just joining us, we are in the middle of
round 2.
Well, round 2, right? But round 2 is going to be starting in about 10 minutes. So we're going to get the second or the third round table up and running. And we are streaming from Southside Gaming in Margate, Florida. And if you are new here, please make sure to follow, like, even sub to the channel. If you guys want more content like this, my friend Master Gamer and myself right? We're going to be here every other week on Saturdays, and then we're going to also rotate to other commentators every week. So you guys are going to have.
I don't know who the other set of casters are.
Surely not better than us.
Probably not.
I
At
mean,
the very least, we're better right now. I can
absolutely.
say with 100% certainty, right now we're better than whoever the next guy is.
We are the best casters of the day.
Well, I mean,
also because we're the only casters of the day, but that doesn't.
No, we never said that. We never said that. You said that. I never said that.
I mean, listen, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
Is there another commentator right now outside from you and me?
I don't see one.
I don't see one either.
That's crazy.
Are there ghosts in here though?
Give it a minute.
Surely Doris Burke would do a better job right now, but she's not here. So, you know, I don't know if you guys are StarCraft fans, but Artosis, he was a monster back in the day.
Yeah.
For commentating.
Yeah.
Yeah. OGN finals.
I haven't watched StarCraft.
Incredible.
I feel like the most there's a few
casters. You haven't watched StarCraft.
You say that like you don't know me. Like you know.
StarCraft is the largest thing to happen to
Korea?
Seoul, right?
Yeah.
Since K-pop.
Okay.
Arguably larger.
Guess what? I'm not listening to K-pop either. I listen to maybe A-pop.
Unfortunate.
Not K-pop.
What's A-pop?
A-pop is American pop.
Is there such a thing?
Pop in America.
You can't prove it.
If I go to Tennessee right now,
Prove it.
Okay.
Okay, don't prove it. Anyway. So OP11, man. So I just got on the GP Luffy deck.
Oh, you just got on it? That's crazy.
Incredibly value centric and aggro. I am having so much fun. I don't necessarily think that blue purple Luffy's going to have a runaway time with it. It's a 6K leader. I'm always going to be at least swinging 6. They're wasting cards. Now Gear 2 is a problem.
7 a game. It's 7 a turn, but
right.
Actually, that's not a problem.
Sure, but I mean, I am going to take cards out of their hand, and they don't really have a real way of dealing with my board outside of Red Rock, don't they?
No, they play 9 mana.
Well, I mean, they have to
reach 9 mana.
Oh, yeah, but they do.
They
do ramp. Man,
the thing.
This is going to be a weird format.
Why?
Do you think it's going to be worse than a potential American version of Full Power RP Law?
RP Law is the Full Power RP Law. I still think is the strongest deck we've had. Full Power Sokka was really good.
It was.
I very much enjoyed that deck.
Yeah.
Once I got to the point of playing this game enough and playing Sokka, I was like, oh, it's pretty hard to lose if you just do the right thing.
Right.
RP Law was more like it had more just like, oh, deal with it than Sokka ever did. Sokka, you had to at the very least deal with them.
Sure.
RP Law just says you can't deal with me.
Right.
And that Full Power deck was just.
What worries me is that
I don't think
blue purple seems, from a numbers standpoint, to be
even
even more powerful.
No, it's slowed down.
Can we check that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, last week in Japan, it had 12 wins. It basically had like 2 more than 6 more, which isn't impressive relative.
That is.
And the week before, it was 3 more with half the amount of games played, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, what the heck is happening here?
We have Bello, Betty, Nami.
Before that, 5 more. So Great has caught up in Japan.
Sure.
Don't
get me wrong. I definitely think it's tier 1 for Great, but I feel like
it's just the second
blue
best.
Purple is just.
Well, blue purple is the best deck.
Right.
Great, notably, second best deck.
Do you think it's a tier 0? Or what
anymore.
Would be called tier?
These
tier
numbers
0.
are not a tier 0 anymore.
Okay.
It was tier 0 at the start of the format.
What do you think changed?
More people played Great, but they figured out the matchup. Because there's reason to believe that this is not tier 0 anymore.
That 5-drop Nami turn is just kind of perfect for a deck like blue purple. So you're ramping.
I don't think it is.
You're cycling, and then you can immediately
no. So
here's 9
mom.
mom.
If I'm on 5,
right,
what I want to be doing realistically is I want to be ramping twice.
Yeah,
that's what I want to be doing.
Sure.
I want to be going. It's die for gear 2nd.
Sure. Now, what if you ramp? What if you just open with ramp? Gear 2, it's to die for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then you're just basically you have 1 7 on turn, and then the rest of your dawn is just like.
Wait, 7. Hold on. We're going first.
Right.
It's 1 ramp on 3 to 4.
Right.
4 to 6. We can double ramp and go from 6 to 9. And actually, we don't even need to double ramp,
Right.
No. We do. We need to double ramp because we need to start at 8. So it's if we go 4, 6, 6. We want to double ramp. So our next turn we're starting at 8 and we're looking at 5 cards.
Does that deck want to go first?
Give me a second. I'll think about this.
Because if it goes second, right?
Second, we can't ramp on 2. So on 4, we ramp once. We go to 5. Go to 7. Yeah. No, you want to go first.
Yeah.
You want to go first.
So yeah, on your 7 down turn, you just effectively can just play out that Nami and then
No, we don't want a 7 down there.
Well,
we want to go straight to 9 or 8. Actually, no.
Well,
sorry.
we
want
wouldn't
to go
be
straight
able
to 10. You want to go straight to 10.
Right, but we wouldn't be able to do that off of 5 down, right?
Like you can't.
Really? How?
Wait. Oh, wait. 5 ramp. Oh no, wait, no. I messed this up. Oh, because we don't go to 5. We ramp on 3.
No. Yeah.
That's why. I was like, surely there's something out here.
Yeah. This deck seems very, very strong.
Funny you should mention this. It is.
It is, but I'm just worried that it's just going to fly under the radar.
It's gonna fly under
I've
the
been
radar.
talking to a lot of players. I've been talking to a lot of players in terms of ban, right? Like I've talked to a lot of players. Most of the bans have been announced as a ban that's incoming.
This is hope.
Right? The announcement might not be a ban.
Yeah, but it probably is.
And if it's not, given the aggressive nature of the West, don't you think that effectively blue-purple might be a bigger issue than it was in the East?
No, people are just hypebeasts over here.
I will say, though, that Lucci does seem like he can dismantle that deck.
No.
It seems quite powerful in all of the finals, in the Eastern finals.
Lucci is not doing that well.
Sure, but I think it's doing well into blue-purple.
It might be doing
kind of how Bello Betty is in the format,
No.
just
Bello
to deal with the slow.
Bello Betty's favorite of blue.
Right.
Lucci's not favorite of blue. Lucci, the way people are building it right now, unless it's changed since I last checked, is the 10-ton build.
Right.
You have to get to 10-ton. You
That's
lose
fair.
the die roll.
That's fair. Has anyone ever played blue-purple on the sim or played, let's say, Lucci into blue-purple that's watching from the chat?
You also don't have Ice Age anymore.
That's true. Yeah. But that's why 10-ton's there. Just to give you an unnatural
Keep in mind,
negative
10-ton's a bad card.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I think it does work in that.
Yeah, here's the problem with any card that falls in the description. It works. That's not a good enough answer in most cases.
Right.
If you're playing a card and your reasoning is like it works, it's not a great answer.
Sure.
You never want that answer.
It's just a body.
That's again.
You swing good numbers with it. It's gonna get red rocked.
It's bad status.
I do understand that it is gonna get red rocked.
Yeah.
Most times.
This is not a great case.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out.
I know. What I'm saying is it's not a great card.
Sure. But again, I think that that is one of the only answers that.
Right, which cannot possibly mean its favorite.
Sure.
You have to see it on 10. You need to have setup because if you can't answer one of the big bodies on the turn you play it, you're another turn behind. They're ramping there, so you're already turns behind. It's tough.
So let me ask you this.
Uh-oh.
So let's say blue-purple takes over the meta.
Yeah.
Right? What deck are you playing to answer blue-purple every time, or 9 times out of 10?
I mean,
because you will see it right after.
Tier 0, the answer is very simple. I think I'm better, so you play blue-purple. That's how you have to treat it.
Yeah.
Unless there's a full tier 0, which then you play the hard counter, because now you're just beating the hard counter.
I guess what is the hard counter? In your view.
I mean, what the East determined is that it's Bello Betty.
Sure.
That's what they determined. They said this Bello Betty deck is a problem because it just kills them before they can use the Lyra fight.
If it gets to its Exodia turn, that's pretty bad. So double search into the Karasu and what's that other card? Morley?
Morley is irrelevant.
What's the other card?
A second Karasu.
I mean, sure.
Even a third Karasu.
I mean, well, no. I mean, like turn 2. Like, just like double Beto search into
here's
Karasu and I believe...
I'm pretty sure this deck wants to go. I don't know if it changes in this meta or in that matchup, but it wants to go search on 4 Ivankov Karasu.
Yeah, that's the one.
Into
Ivankov.
6 Ivankov.
Mm-hmm.
4 Ivankov, a second Karasu.
Gotcha.
That's what it really wants to do.
Gotcha.
And then next turn it says die.
Sure. And I do think that Bello Betty is one of those decks that if it just sees its pieces early and you're just playing into it, you are losing.
Eastern meta is so aggro. Top 5 decks this week. Blue purple.
Yep.
Green purple.
Right.
Betty.
I wish we could pull that up on the
Blue.
screen to kind of show, but we're effectively looking at the tournament
We're looking at this.
spread. Oh, there we go.
This is I pulled up the graphic all by myself. Look at this. I'm an editor.
Well, I'll be
and
playing
we're going. Wait, let me.
green purple, so
There
I'll
we
be
go.
very happy. Look at that.
I just need to block myself.
Incredible. Look at
See,
that.
the top 5 decks are all aggro decks. 6 deck, also an aggro deck. 2 control decks, Bonnie.
And there's a nice bokeh. Incredible. Look at that.
What?
The stream quality is insane,
Yeah, we're cooking.
which you can only get at Southside Gaming.
Oh my gosh, it's staying.
You did, but
Okay.
you did that with the Southside Brand event.
True. Keep in mind, look at this. Look at this, guys. Very important thing. Right here. This little guy. We're gonna focus in. I'll take it. Close enough. That's. Let's see if it works. Oh, Marco. Now.
Marco.
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, he's right there
Yeah, look at the little guy.
with the Dovi
Yeah.
and the red green law.
Yeah. And Shanks.
Don't play Marco.
And
Anyway,
Shanks. And Shanks.
sure.
And.
Keep in mind though that this is free starter deck format.
Yeah.
They didn't get starter decks. We are getting them first, which
That's
means
what I was
that
talking about.
Blackbeard
Yeah.
seems like a problem.
Doesn't seem like a problem or more.
It actually seems like the best problem.
Seems like more of a problem.
All right, so it looks like there's some noise outside of the room. I'm just gonna go check if the third round is up,
That's a great check.
and I will be right back. If we have our technical team on it, we can actually go to our be right back screen. And
True. I need a soda.
sure thing.
And we're gonna unmute the mic.
Yes, absolutely. So it looks like we're going to be joined with our featured table for round 3 in just a moment.
Oh,
We have GH Slay and Nels Bells. So we have a Bonnie and a Vegapunk. It looks like,
that is what that means.
which is very very funny.
As someone who has not played a lot of Vega, surely this is a horrible matchup, right?
Bonnie, I mean, yeah,
One less swing for the deck that doesn't have a leader swing.
right. So it might be interesting. The key takeaway though is that not a lot of people are playing Vegapunk in the store. I really only know of I think 2 that I've run into. So
I just feel like flex
it just
Vega.
depends on if the Bonnie player has played into Vegapunk, but I think that she has. I also think just the nature of Bonnie is fairly simple.
We're gonna
you
check
know,
the win rates.
If we have a
It's not as
Vegapunk
high as I
that's
thought it was gonna be.
Bam's board, one of them's rested.
Okay, so it looks like a 55-45.
Right.
Who knows that roll distribution?
Could you pull up our Twitch and mute it, just so I can see the viewer count because I see it.
Sure.
It's Satsa Gaming 954. Okay, you're not typing.
What the heck? Oh. There we go.
Cool. We're gonna mute that. We're gonna go back.
All right.
Incredible. All right.
Okay.
So, chat, if you guys are just joining in right now, we are in the round 3 of our Saturday Night Locals at Southside Gaming. Make sure to follow for more stream content, as we're basically going to be doing this every single week. This week it is myself, Zendarian or Andre, with Matt, Master Gamer, as my co-host.
They had no idea what my real name was.
I'm sorry, I just doxed you. But we're effectively in
socials.
round 3 with Vegapunk and Bonnie. It looks like they're just checking to see if they're mulliganing. I think the dice are about to come out. I think actually they already did die roll. So
Well, we've been really good at noticing die rolls, and this is just another excellent time where you notice that they probably rolled dice.
absolutely.
And somebody
that's
won.
okay.
Somebody won.
So we're gonna see who's going first. Now, optimally, I think. What does Vegapunk want to go?
Shirley wants to go first.
Sure.
It's an aggro deck
Sure.
that plays 5 drops. Well, actually, that's
There we go.
does it because
So we have the Lilith Searcher hitting the board. Let's see what he's going to grab. If you want to pull up the stream on your phone, you might be able to see it a little bit easier. Because my phone is, surely.
I feel like this is a bad system, and we shouldn't both run out of battery.
But it looks like, what was that? It wasn't a Shaka. Atlas. It was Atlas.
It was Atlas.
Yep. We have a Bonnie Searcher on the side of the Bonnie. We're going to see what she grabs. So it looks like there's a bunch of 2Ks, 2 Apus. One of them, yep, perfect.
Having something to drink is way better.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've been talking for a while, so.
I'm talking, notably, I was singing in the car right here.
Oh, that's,
And it was kind of a vibe.
just don't do that.
Well, I was trying to get my voice ready.
Skill issue.
It's my warm-ups.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
So Atlas has hit the board. And hopefully this is not Bonnie's 13th reason why. So we're going to go and pop up to, well, it's a start. So on this turn,
we're looking for a Rouge.
Rouge would go crazy here.
Now, does Bonnie starve? Sure. Does Bonnie care to starve this later? Or does it just say, fine, I'm going to kill you first? Uh-oh. We're swinging.
Not the worst thing. Let's see if there's a trigger. Oh, okay, cool. Pretty good. I don't know if you needed that much.
I just wonder, like, obviously this deck tips to typically like the star Vegapunk. I wonder if Bonnie just can aggro it down and say your turn, but like you have won this body.
So we're swinging 7.
No, you know what? I take that back. That's definitely not easy to do. The only way you can do that is if you have a bunch of cards.
And Dareshi. So we're searching for a trigger card.
Is the Dara gonna Shishi?
We're about to find out.
Let's be Nami and Luffy. Okay, we're blowing stuff up. Wait, did we take the Luffy there? Are we worried about any 4s in this deck? I feel like we're not. So I'm surprised.
Is there Luffy in there?
Yeah, he took Nami and Luffy.
Okay, cool.
Why is? Oof.
I'm not gonna lie, this setup is kind of interesting because she has to do something about
now,
that.
Slay does play Bonnie himself, so surely there's something that he's thinking about that me as someone who does not play Bonnie that frequently is not.
Well, the Cavendish has to come up.
Sure, but the skill's a 4.
Right.
So who cares about Cavendish?
Cavendish is coming up. He's maybe thinking of, I believe Pedro's a 4 cost too, right?
Sure, but
so Pedro basically can blow up other bodies. It doesn't, but they can effectively do that when they're about to activate leader effect to get another body on board. So maybe it's just like keeping an even board state going into it because you know that on any swing they're going to rest the other swing. There's also maybe just baiting to get into the Luffy instead of into life.
I don't know. I'm confused as to why I took that. I mean, it's a Rouge, and
I trust his judgment making. Like I feel like
for it,
right.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. All right, so it's going to taste his what is it, 6 down? No, 7 down turn. It absolutely is, except it's notably not H2O. No, that is sugar water, if anything.
Whatever. Oh, I know what he's thinking.
What?
Okay, we're a little stupid, guys.
Okay. Let's figure it out.
He knows, as the green player, that if he takes Nami, then surely the Bonnie player will play Tashigi next to it. So the Luffy is here to kill that Tashigi. That's what it's for.
That's true. And actually, we ended up playing a Smoker.
Because she was
Which,
going to
I mean,
6
that's
on-
fine, but wouldn't you always
No, no,
want
no.
to play Cavendish in this spot? I mean,
So here's
granted,
the reason.
if she has
Cavendish
it.
dies.
Right,
This resends to Dawn. So she can swing 6 at whatever.
right.
Cavendish would go, oh, normally Cavendish would want to go, all right, cool, Cavi to Shigi. But the
Right.
Luffy's on board.
Got it.
So that wasn't really possible.
Right.
So this is to bait out the Nami.
So we have
That's-
another
okay. Well, now I
Luffy
don't know
on
what's
board.
happening.
Into
So
okay.
we are playing Nami right now.
Yep, and the smoker is Dunzo. And
Is he playing
pitching
S-Snake?
an S-Snake. Yep.
Wow.
There's some spice.
He's teching the S-Snake.
Yep.
Or the snake.
Yeah. Which I believe is what, the Boa clone
Yes.
in One Piece? I don't know. I don't want watch One Piece. I'm just a degenerate in the card game.
Mhm.
So it seems like he's building a pretty sizable board. 3 life with Bonnie seems fine, but it surely doesn't help that she doesn't have anything on board right now.
No, this is not a great spot for Bonnie player.
It's not, and I don't know
Bonnie is
what
not
she
a
can
deck that
answer with.
fully regain board unless you start doing hyper late Bonnie things.
So
but-
what are you on 9 down right now?
No, she's on 8. She's
8 down. Okay.
so there's
yeah.
not a great 8 dawn that gets around everything. So the way you have to do it,
So she's pressuring life right now, I'm pretty sure.
right?
Which, I mean,
Maybe the thinking is we take
Fine.
potentially you can Hody, rip a bunch more cards.
very lucky that that wasn't
It looks
any
like
like body
it's
trigger.
It's a Hody.
Okay, Hody.
Now, surely we're not just saying have it, right?
There's a world where
No.
she does that. I mean,
No, he's
like
got like 6 in hand.
sure,
Unless
but
we have math
but
lost
that
next
is that is 2 cards out of hand. I haven't seen a Shaka hit the board yet. I feel like she's
All
just
4
saying
ratings are-
have Shaka. Oh wait, okay, so it killed the Nami.
That's not great.
You know,
That's not what
I
you
feel
wanna
like you
have to do.
always go after the Atlas there, the 6K. I mean, maybe she just thought that he just
I
didn't
get
have the
it.
counter.
No, I get it because you don't want to get the
Right.
fish that one less swing, no matter what.
Right. Because
One
yeah,
of these
I
is
mean,
getting turned,
sure.
and if you have if you have a second Hody in hand,
At that point, though, why don't you
That's
just
tough.
kill one of the Luffy's?
because those aren't necessarily going to die. No one's giving up 2/2Ks to save the 5. So there's reason for the swing of the 5. I'm okay with that.
No, swing into the 5, but isn't the Luffy's a 5 too, no, isn't he? Or he's a 6. Oh, I see. But the thing is that Luffy prevents you from playing any sort of sizable Rosinante,
Not exactly.
Tashigi
because
2K.
because you have to use a swing for the block either way.
Sure.
No matter what, it's a swing for a block.
So yeah, so maybe it's just like, hey, you're gonna swing or take care of my my setup and not at my life. Okay.
this is interesting.
Now another Hody would go
I
stupid
think
here.
the biggest reason you play Hody that turn
That would be dumb
is
as
if you have another Hody.
right.
Now we can't tell what her hand is because we're blind.
I'm gonna be honest. I've had her drop 2 Hodys on me, so that could be the.
I don't
plan.
think that changes the frequency of her seeing the second.
Sure, but if we do see a second Hody, that would go kind of stupid.
We can hit Mr. President.
Especially if he
with
doesn't
second
heal
Hodys
this
before.
turn. Now, I mean, I did think that he probably will.
More than likely, he's going to heal and play that big. Now, I don't know how much Donnie's has left. He has
Or maybe
Oh,
Shaka.
5-1.
A blocker would actually be pretty good here.
because he could double block her with
Oh, right.
Potentially.
He could.
that still doesn't get around
Hody? No, it
Hody.
doesn't.
So
It doesn't. But I think that he kind of has to play around.
surely
that
he's done the
in
math with
some way.
Hody. Like that's the thing. He's done the math with Hody. How many cards do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many?
Wow, that is an 8-card Vegapunk.
That's a lot of cards in that.
Yeah, it is.
He,
Definitely scary.
He might not heal.
Okay, so as you said, the Vegapunk is coming on board. He is searching. What's he taking? I see an Edison. I see
A Lilith.
a
Sure.
Lilith. Okay. He's going for Shaka right now. He is
Mhm.
absolutely going for Shaka.
He's digging for 2K.
Could be. Oh,
Oh, that'll work too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is Rayquaza, right?
Yes.
Yep. If I could see.
That is a big issue for the body player.
Yeah, it is.
Because if he can, wait, does he have anything in trash that's relevant outside the Vegapunk?
Doreshi, and I think there was
Oh, wait
an
a
S
second.
Snake. Wait.
That's not a problem. Can you play? I forget the conditions for.
It is egghead.
Is it any egghead?
I'm pretty sure. Let's learn together, chat.
Quasar.
S-Snake is an egghead.
Yeah, I believe so. Oh, 5 or less. No, yeah, you can't play.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's a 6.
Is it?
I believe so. Oh no, it's 5/6.
Yep.
Yeah, you can play it.
What's the effect on that? It's been a while.
It's a beige.
Oh.
Oh wait, it's a 6 cost or less. Never mind. I forgot there's a condition to it.
That's kind of crazy.
So yeah, no, so it's irrelevant. But he did play the Rayquaza in life, and he's got a million cards in hand.
We have a full board too.
We have a full board. So here's what you have to do as Bonnie, I believe.
You just have to have it.
You have to. I don't believe 10 drop is in this deck anymore, right? So
I believe the 9 Shanks is, the 10 drop is not. No. You're talking about Jovi, right?
Yeah.
No.
You want a 10 drop freeze whole board.
Sure.
There's one real swing at that point, and then we just start picking it life.
Man, there's a world where I feel like Bonnie should be running Luna, but I feel like they don't really account for the Luna these days.
It just doesn't really have a spot. You
Right.
Too many perks in stuff.
Yeah.
You don't waste
Oh, you
a
guys
second.
can see me. Can you just move over a little bit?
Sure.
My bad. Sorry, I'm just leaning to my left. I'd be doing that.
We're waiting for a decision on the Bonnie player right now.
Mm-hmm.
We can't see her hand, so we have no idea what decision she could make. We're swinging 8. I don't hate that. Don't hate that at all.
Okay.
Because we know that's happening. Like, let's get that out of the way.
One less body to contend with.
Well, no, that's going to get brought back with Rayquaza.
I feel like she doesn't have a Hody right now. Because if she would have played the Hody, she would have done it to rest the Vegapunk.
No, but that doesn't matter because of the life. Because life's going to play on any other blocker anyways.
Right. Oh, yeah, because the trigger.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter for that reason. You might just want to have to.
I feel like Shanks is irrelevant
Looks
here.
like Shanks is coming down now.
Oh, it is.
We're going to kill the Atlas.
Okay.
Or no, surely.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that is right.
Yeah, because it's. I mean, maybe if she wants setup or
Wait,
a
are we not swinging
Rosinante.
later? Do we not want to proc the Rayquaza?
I feel like she doesn't want to proc it.
I feel like we have to proc it though.
Yeah.
Like
The
I
thing
feel
is,
like
though,
if
is
we're
that,
gonna win the
like,
game, we
okay.
have to proc it.
So the way that you kind of just cycle as Vegapunk is just keep playing that Vegapunk from trash. And
But like,
sure, I mean, you technically have to, but I think that what she's trying to do is just develop a really large board and then hopefully go for game in 1 or 2 turns while also having a gigantic board.
Yes, but the thing is from this spot, I don't know if
Man,
she's safe
having
enough to do
played
that.
2 Luffys and that Nami was just some insane value because it almost made the Bonnie player unable to play any Rosinante or
No,
2K.
the Rosie didn't change. It's only Tashigi.
Yeah.
Tashigi is what that stopped.
And we have
it burned the life.
oh
It burned the life.
my god.
Okay, Barter Blocker is.
This is very difficult.
This is why we had to peel the Rayquaza if we could.
Surely very difficult.
Granted, we probably don't peel the Rayquaza if we get a 1K, but like that's why I think you always take it.
I see a lot of 2Ks, so surely she's somewhat safe.
She's not safe. You get no life.
I mean, this turn. I mean.
Oh well, there's no other swings except Lilith.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're what? You're swinging 6.
He's got 1 active, so he's doing something with it. He's probably honestly it's just a shotgun.
Yeah, maybe.
We do play the 1 blocker.
Right.
Oh, he has a second Rayquaza again. Never mind, that's even better.
Oh man.
Because now you're Rayquaza, play Vegapunk, play a
Right.
second blocker, block, Rayquaza again, do the same thing. So yeah, so this is again another reason why we have to at least swing at life there. I know into Vegapunk a lot of times you typically don't want to swing at life. You want to wait until you have your turn to really push through.
Right.
Get maximum value out of the fact they're gonna have to play body over body with their life. But from this spot, I think we're so far behind that we had to push life there.
That kid is spice. I don't really see.
There's versions of it that play the kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Our resident Vegapunk friend, Christian, I think notably doesn't play that card.
He does not.
His reasoning, I think, was why am I not running a scientist card or a good card, which
You
makes
want
sense.
you want to be more
But
aggressive.
in spots like this, I mean, I just like insane value,
I mean, it's fine. It's good into Bonnie,
especially you're right,
but
which typically isn't a great matchup. I don't think.
it's not. You're not favored, but it's
What
not
is
horrible.
the
It's
what
like
is
50.
the 50?
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
like
mean
50.
it's
Like, what are your? I don't know. What are big ones like bad matchups? GP, it's like a 50 though.
right.
Shanks, that makes sense.
What's the bunny?
The horrendous matchup is Enel.
Sure,
Bonnie
yeah,
is
it's like an 18.
45.
Okay, I mean, so it's close to a 50.
Yeah.
Alright.
Her
Good.
playlines here.
It looks like our stream is stopping time every so often, so
there's
clearly that
There's-
info is reaching other players.
yeah, they're learning the text, but there's really no play lines for the Bonnie to back in this game.
Yeah.
This game is,
At this point, it's just infinite loop for Vegapunk. I remember Dean playing this extensively when it came out, and then
okay.
in the Dofi meta too.
There are lines. There's
Wait,
now lines.
Oh, there are.
There's immediately lines. Uh-oh.
That could be interesting.
We have Dofi. Is that a card that we still play? If we have Dofi, we have a chance. We don't have Dofi, clearly, because we're tapping like $6.
Sure.
Wait, $7. Hello?
Cody. Okay.
And we're playing a Rosie. We're playing a Rosie. And
Oh,
we're playing a Rosie.
oh, we're back. Oh, we're so back.
There's no life to burn. Oh, I guess it's not. But
Now, one blocker, 0 life.
I don't hate that turn.
I don't either. How many cards does our player have?
She's in danger.
Oh, did I see a Shaka come back? Oh, yep. Unfortunate, but Nami. Oh, man. All right. Let's see it.
Turn the Atlas. Leader effect, turn the Atlas. Oh, there's a 10 drop.
And yeah,
Wait,
that just
there was a 10 drop.
wasn't enough. Interesting that.
That's interesting.
Well, yeah. Just as quickly as we started, the round is over. Looks like the Bonnie did concede there.
Isn't that always 10 drop?
I saw a bunch of bricks. Yeah, I actually would have thought that would have been the case. If she had done 10 drop.
10 drop guarantees you're live unless it's a rush.
Right.
Yeah, put the 10 on board.
Mm-hmm.
Now he gets to heal again. Because I think that's what you do, right? You just.
So I saw an 8-drop kit.
No, you. This is actually.
I saw another, I believe another Rosinante and a 10-drop. But I did see another Shanks.
So the turn.
So she was kind of bricked up.
Here's what the turn has to be if she's playing 10 drop.
Right.
It's
swing.
It's swing 8
Clear.
into 6.
Right.
It's
it has
swing
to clear
11 into the kid, and then you 10 drop it once he's pitched his hand. And
right.
you say, all right, maybe your hand's gone.
Right. He did have double Rayquaza though, which
no, it's still
helping.
tough. But then you keep. So the thing about that is,
at 0 life, it's also rough.
No.
It's
fine
turn.
Because now the next turn you proc the Rayquaza,
right?
You play Hody, you hit the next 2 bodies.
Sure.
You play the Rosie,
right?
And like that, then you're kind of fine.
Got it.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, I think they're actually talking
Rayquaza
about that right now.
Yeah.
There's like alternative play lines to see like if it would have actually worked out better. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 10 Dofi has to come out of that turn now.
Now, interestingly enough, did I see a single Cavendish in there?
Yeah, her and a Cavi.
Okay. Because I actually didn't see her play a Cavi. And
no, because she couldn't remember.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
Because the Cavi dies, so you keep the Cavi.
Vegapunk played really well. Yeah. H-Slay should be happy with that win. All right. So, ladies and gents, we're going to take a quick commercial break from our sponsor,
Southside Pens.
Southside Pens. And I'm going to get another Mountain Dew Zero, only at Southside. And we're going to be right back. Our tech support team is probably going to put our Be Right Back screen in just a moment.
Because we'll be right back.
Because we will actually be right back. We are contracted until the end of the year. So we kind of have to
keep in mind, it's December 30th right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So midnight, we turn into pumpkins.
I believe that's how that goes.
And we're going to be right back. And we're going to see what round 4 has in store for us.
Probably another game of One Piece.
Yeah. And are you having fun?
I'm having
a blast.
Let's go.
I can do this all the time.
You do this all day?
I am kind of doing this all day.
Well, it's not.
Well,
no. Easy clap.
It's surely daytime somewhere. Southeast Asia would like to say a word.
Southeast Asia. Wait. Yeah,
You don't know if I speak Chinese.
nothing to do with where you're at.
It does. If I'm living there, it's
No,
daytime.
no, that's not how it works. You said, you know I don't speak Chinese, or whatever you said. It has nothing to do with where you're at.
Surely.
This is crazy.
Surely. So yeah, chat. What is the takeaway so far from the first 3 rounds? What do you want to see?
Yeah,
I
sure.
actually haven't seen a green purple Luffy yet, but there are some. I've seen Krasnik play some. I've seen Alex Jr. play some. We're probably gonna see that at some point, right?
You'd think so.
You would think so, but
I think we're gonna see it.
man, Blackbeard just seems like not the worst matchup.
Let's take a look at the data.
Yeah,
Let's take a gander.
it does not seem that bad.
It's bad into GP, and then it's good into everything else.
Right, but even
that's pretty
GP, I feel like Liberation. I feel like Finger Pistol.
Well, the stats say otherwise. The stats say it's 35. Now,
Right.
I think there's some
let's go
details
look
there.
at the going first, going second
Alright,
stats
well, I
too.
don't know where those are.
GP was announced recently.
Oh, true for GP.
So
Okay, so it's a 63 going first for GP,
right,
and
of
a
course,
68 going second. So, not great.
it doesn't seem that bad.
It might not.
Having played the matchup and also played into the matchup as GP, it just doesn't seem like the Blackbeard player is super on the back foot. If they see a Finger Pistol trigger out of life,
no, we're not doing that.
well, I mean,
Just because you're going to see it every game for some ungodly reason.
right. But also, a Liberation on 6 is just chef's kiss.
Very good, but again, you can play around that.
And then they do it again.
See, GP should be playing rounds.
I mean, the Blackbeard player just notably doesn't listen.
What?
From yesterday. Sorry. Inside jokes only at Southside Gaming. So we're gonna have a quick break. We're gonna get up, stretch our legs. My co-host here is gonna not die on camera, hopefully, and then we're gonna be back with round 4. Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm doing. Unmute.
And we are back. Back again.
Video. Now let's take a look at something here.
Now I'm on the Aquafina. That is the water, not the wrapper, notably.
Is Aquafina a rapper?
It is. You can look her up.
She does not rap.
She does rap. She notably raps and acts. Now, does she do both well? Not sure. Since I've never heard her act
And
or
I think
rap.
at this point in time,
But I know she exists.
at this point in time, there's something that I want to say. And that is, good morning, Vietnam! Because it's about 8:40 there.
You can't let this guy out of his house. It's a problem.
It's 8:40 a.m. in Hanoi right now.
All right, so we are now in round 4 with Ace Slay, our resident Vegapunk player from last round. And then we have a new challenger, but he needs no introduction.
Maybe some introduction.
The Tricky 33, also known as Alex Krippitz, an incredible player. One of the
He's playing Teach today?
he's always playing Teach. Yeah. Not a surprise to most people.
Now, what is interesting is the one game that we were pointing out was in people's hands was the game that they didn't have that working headphones.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Very unfortunate. I don't think it might have changed much for
No,
our resident Marco player. Having
Yeah,
one
I
life
believe so.
and 3 cards. You know. So we have a die roll. We are
8.
an 8 and
An 8?
an 8. Reroll.
12. That's pretty good.
Hard to beat.
That's pretty good. He didn't roll 12.
Yep.
We've only seen one die.
All right. So Vegapunk does choose to go, I believe, first in this matchup? Or maybe taking this second away.
Surely we take second. Because our 6th on, we get to play a body,
Right.
but we get to play 2 bodies. Now, I don't play this Vegapunk. So maybe he just wants to go first with the aggro. But that's just a thought. I don't know how important the 6th on is and taking care of Teach, but surely it's relevant.
Right, and I think the T just wants to go second in most matchups. Just having the ability to double search or play stage and then establish a like
Teach
Lafitte.
likes Teach. We don't Teach like Teach.
Right, but it's
Teach
just the double search early is just so powerful. Now we're gonna see how this operates. Very similar decks in what they plan on doing. They are both
These two?
control decks to a degree. They
I will
balance the
not
board
let
state.
you sit on this.
I do believe.
No, these are
They
not
both
control
see
decks.
their entire decks
That's true.
multiple times even.
That's not true.
I mean,
No.
Teach surely does.
You've seen your whole deck twice with Teach.
I have.
Twice.
Yes, I have.
The full deck.
Absolutely.
Is that because you were down to 4 cards in it?
No,
Are you sure?
it's because I've literally just stacked stuff on the bottom and it comes up.
That's once.
No,
Yes.
I mean I've seen it twice. I mean the second time I didn't go
You need to
all
see
the way
it
through,
returns. No, that's what we're saying.
but I did
That's what that
have.
implies.
I did have. I believe at some point
I have no idea.
I saw
either
all
these
of the
guys-
Myers, played all the Myers, played
That's
2
pretty good.
of the Lafitte's, and also just had stage.
Doesn't mean.
I've actually played stage twice on one turn at some point just to get the extra card out.
All right, now I have no idea what he searched for twice.
So
There-
we will
there's been a
see.
million searches.
So
got
we have a
Jesus.
Jesus.
May
You
the power
know,
of Christ compel you.
so Krippitz is one of those players that is a firm believer in, hey, I'm gonna see Jesus, and you're gonna see Jesus.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
gonna. The power of Christ will.
It
Compel
will
you.
compel you.
It will. So I anticipate to see, I mean, at least 3 Jesuses on board at some point in this game. I believe he picked a
And then
Van
started
Augur,
soon.
and yeah, I think
I
I
have
think
absolutely
the first
no clue what's on board.
what
Couldn't even begin to tell you what that is.
I
looks
think
like,
is a docu. It could be a docu.
that could be anything right now. You could tell me this is an ace, and I believe you.
Sure. The glares,
Glaring.
So hopefully next time we will have a key light that can help a little bit.
With the lighting, you'd say?
Yeah. Let me see if our
Lilith plus one
technical
also for
team,
4.
our technical team could help us. Maybe
No,
I could
There's
just
no. There's
see if there's something that
science has
could be
yet to
done.
solve this one.
Let's see.
You can use a phone flashlight. What are you thinking?
So we can see if that can get remediated. We are again round 4 for those of you that are just joining in. Myself, Zendarian, joined with my co-host Master Gamer. I won't dox you this time, don't
All
worry.
right. Yeah.
But we
They
are
don't know what the
joined
last name is,
in
so-
round 4 with a Vegapunk versus Blackbeard. 2 very strong players. I can tell you that I feel like Krippitz has been in the stream room at least once every single tournament since we started streaming.
There also, for reference, is 3 undefeateds right now. So if down pair loses, this will be the final round.
Correct. Okay. Solid point. Thank you for that.
Before I forget.
Mhm.
I don't know who the down pair is.
Got it.
So there is that information as well.
Sure. I'm pretty sure we could find out who that is.
Who are we sending in this search?
Let's see. So it's very interesting because Vegapunk is building a board already.
Right.
We have 2 Liliths and a Nami. Man, Liberation would go kind of stupid here.
Oh,
Liberation would be very, very awful here.
Did not leader effect this turn.
He is on 5 Dawn, so I don't think he can lib just yet.
Okay.
I think that's a
card's
Kuzan.
shiny, which means it's a Kuzan.
It's surely
He's looking
Kuzan.
great. It's a Kuzan.
Yeah. All right, so he's going to pop it, draw 1.
And he is going to say
And I do believe it will be a Jesus turn.
We have no way of knowing what the card is.
He's mastered.
No way. He's really putting it straight in the glare
He
spot.
has mastered the art of time bending.
I'm gonna walk out there and just look what the card is.
Honestly, I think that's probably the best bet.
All right, let's look at the small camera and see if we can tell. It's Jesus. Wait, we're blind.
Is it Jesus?
It's Jesus.
Oh, he's back. He's risen.
Oh, we figured it out, guys.
He has risen.
It's so over.
Jesus Burgess has joined.
We've gained
stream.
the power of sight.
Yes, we have. Incredible.
Oh, and look at that. A second Jesus. It's hit the grave.
All right. So that's leader effect, I believe. Yeah, because he
okay.
did turn his indicator card.
Yep.
So on the right, there is an indicator card. It's a Dr. Doom. When the Dr. Doom is flipped, that means that the Blackbeard player has indicated that he is leader affecting.
And keep in mind that every single teach is legally obligated to have that Dr. Doom card. So if you don't have it, call judge on them.
Yeah.
You will get that game win.
Yes, absolutely. It's mandated by Bandai. John Bandai has spoken.
Has said this.
Yeah. And we have a shotgun board and an Edison, I believe. Is that an Edison? I believe it is.
That's Shaka, Edison, 2 Liliths.
Yep. All right. I'm not completely blind. My old age hasn't caught up to me just quite yet.
And we have hit the liberation.
And that certainly doesn't feel great for the Vegapunk.
Which that means so he's on 7 odds.
That liberation has broken time itself. The stream did lag.
Yeah,
we felt that aura.
We did.
We did. So Jesus is still on board, man.
There's that Q Kuzan.
So
Kuzan.
I feel like the Jesus could start swinging at this point, right? I mean, it's at least an 8.
Not wanting to swing the Vegapunk more than it is.
Sure.
Jesus can absolutely start swinging.
Yeah. How many cards are in his hand? We're about to find out.
That's about 5.
Yeah. I think that's 4.
Maybe 4.
Yeah, that's 4. I see. So
what?
We're in a full starve, I think.
Well, it's Vegapunk.
Yeah. I see a Luffy. I don't see much else after that.
How many cards does...
All right, so we're going to be swinging, I believe, 6, right?
Ooh.
And a Luffy.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? This is gonna be a
and a Sanji.
This crackback's better go triple platinum. Because we gotta do it again.
Man. So he's on 9 Dawn right now? Crippets?
Yes.
Man, a Jesus into Kuzan Jesus would go kind of
That's not what
stupid.
we're doing here. If I understand the spot correctly. Oh my god, wait, did we take the masker here? Are we taking masker here? Please don't take the masker. We're not taking masker.
What do we end up taking?
Q.
Okay.
Wait, why?
Probably get rid of the Sanji or the or the Luffy.
Oh, he's pitching anyway.
Okay. So it's just trash fodder.
Yeah. Now
makes sense.
Surely we do the thing, right?
How good does Blackbeard get with the starter deck stuff? I can't stop thinking about it. Like
I can tell.
The 5-drop Kuzan is just
it's a 6-drop.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's just still crazy.
It's good.
And the 7 beard is so versatile. It's like the first effect that I feel is like not
nearly as powerful as Gecko, but in the sort of like right vein of like, hey,
Wait,
we can just
what?
recur anything from trash.
Wait.
Kinda
Oh,
wild.
never mind. Okay.
Oh,
Stupid.
what happened?
Never mind. I'm stupid. Ignore that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm definitely stupid.
I just feel like the
Yeah.
7 beard is going to be very
Wait.
impactful, even though it is probably going to be a 2 of.
He killed the ice thing. 7 beard?
Right.
It's 2 of. I mean, it's definitely 2 of.
Sure.
Like, unless you're playing a very like specific build, it's 2 of. But we did in fact do the do it again.
Indeed. What's the actual stats for Vegapunk?
Did we not look this up already? Have we not done that this round? Let's take a look. I missed it.
Let me see.
It is favored. It's 60-40, roughly.
Okay. For the Vegapunk?
Yeah. Which makes sense. This is how this
I mean, yeah.
deck dies.
It does
not
make
like
sense.
when this happens. How many cards does Vegapunk have in his hand? I can't tell.
I believe that is 3.
It is.
Now he has 2. You just healed. That is a Rayquaza or a
Wow,
Durashi?
he's at 0 in hand.
That's
he
Rayquaza.
played
Oh,
an
wow.
Edison and a Shaka.
Man,
That's terrifying.
ballsy.
Not even. He just went wide into teach and says he's gonna refill because he's got a Rayquaza. So he hits the leader effect early.
Yep. He does. So we have the full Ed search.
Oh.
We have, looks like a finger pistol and at least a stronger. I don't know what the third card
This
is.
is a 2.
He's checking trash right now.
Rayquaza.
Right.
Checking trash.
Yep.
Dude, this caffeine stuff is so good.
Caffeine is notably good.
You know what I miss? McDonald's Monopoly. Can we talk about it?
Pardon?
McDonald's Monopoly.
Oh, man.
Right?
That's very old.
No, it's not.
That was at least 5 years ago.
Is that very old?
I mean, in the context of McDonald's promos, very.
Name the next one. Name the most recent McDonald's promo.
The Pokemon one.
No. That's Toy Series.
The McDonald's promo. Man. The Captain Jack.
What?
The Captain Jack line of figures.
Also toys.
Sure. But like there hasn't been
Right.
a promo
That's
in a
what I'm
while.
saying.
Right, but what I'm saying is that premise is kind of ancient. It's been a while.
It's been a bit. I miss it.
We have.
The world will heal. When
Oh,
get
so
our
we
new-
have a Teach hitting the board. That is a manga.
Yeah.
At the very least, it's establishing aura. So he is stunning the Sanji and the Vegapunk leader. Ooh.
He passed.
I have a cheeky thought.
Go on.
The Vegapunk typically can attack.
Right. And you're wrong. Also, you're just wrong.
Okay.
Whatever
okay.
you're
I was
about to
just
say, it's
I was just
now.
gonna say, does that
No, because it's
Okay,
only
yeah.
one turn.
right. Yeah, because it passed him. That's
Yep.
fine. Yeah. But still notably a 12k blocker. Really good.
And it's gonna do that.
One of the bodies can't swing, so it's one less body to have to waste counter on. And we have a blocker. So
This
we
is
should be
another
fine.
one of those spots that
It's
like,
an interesting spot though.
I'm pretty sure you do have to swing.
Right.
Like,
And do we have any input from the viewers? Not yet.
what does
but
the viewer have to say? You, viewer, say
Yes.
something.
You, absolutely. Let us know, what do you think of this Vegapunk Blackbeard match? Or any match that you've seen so far? Who would you like to see in the finals, if this is not indeed the finals?
Well, here's
Because it might be.
Here's the interesting thing. We should know.
We should know.
We should have this answer.
We should.
We
Would
don't.
you like to get that answer real quick?
No.
While I deliberate with our stream.
We'll find out.
I mean, will we?
We're past this.
I think we
We're
should
a little
find
late
out.
in this round to do
Before,
this.
you know what? I'm
Okay.
actually going to find out
Well, we're gonna find
before the round ends. But I think that's important news for our viewers, just to see if this is indeed the finals.
All right. Let's talk about A Bug's Life. It's a fine movie. It's okay. not the best picks are. What is the win con for the Teach? I genuinely don't know from the spot. Is he able to do this and starve for another turn? Surely we can turn a blocker here, right? Surely? Yeah. Now we're swinging Teach at a blocker. Real ones turn to Sanji and protect it. Wow, not a real one. You might not have a shocking grave. Yeah, that's. We also have to do that. Now we have to stun the kid.
I got the answers.
You got the answer.
So we might actually be in for a treat
round
today. Yeah. So
Wow.
we have
football.
Zoro Alex.
That's the one.
He is playing into, I believe, a Lucci right now.
Yes.
So if he wins, he is also XO.
Okay.
We will have a 5th round.
We'll have a 5th round, guys.
So
Free football.
will it be Vegapunk versus GP, our first GP match of the night, or Blackbeard versus GP or Lucci? We're gonna see.
Well, no,
In a couple
not
minutes.
which. There's 3 undefeateds.
Right.
So if Alex loses, this is the final round.
Right. So if he wins, though,
Right.
we might have a 5th round.
Yep, we won't see.
Right.
Wait, what did I say?
Well, if he wins,
Lucci. We won't see Lucci.
right. Oh yeah, true. So it
Who's the
actually
loser?
is just GP. I forgot the gentleman's name, but
Unlucky.
but he is
Hope he's not watching this.
I do believe he is actually in sitting right next to the TV. So we might actually see him. But also a very talented player, nonetheless, playing Lucci. But we will see
Ryan's
if
not here, is he?
Alex gets through it.
Lucci. I have no idea. I mean,
We will find out. Surely,
Wait.
because you're going to walk out
Is it
after this
Edgar?
round. No.
surely it's not Edgar.
Edgar, I believe, is X1.
You know Edgar's name.
Right.
Yeah, X1 because.
Also, I do
No.
believe I saw him playing into Noe, and Noe did, fortunately, have it. So I
Unfortunately.
do think he is X2 right now. So
No, it's not. Oh.
because he wasn't
no.
X1 coming into that round.
No, that's not
Yeah.
possible. Because the down pair wouldn't be playing someone that's X2.
Well, no. I believe Noe was X1,
Okay.
and he was X1, and then he lost. So now he's
No,
X2.
but either way, he can't. The down pair can't be playing someone with 2 losses. It's literally not possible.
Oh, Edgar was X2.
Oh, we're talking about Edgar. Oh,
yes,
sorry.
yes.
No.
I'm talking about Edgar. My
bad.
co-host is High on Life. I don't know, but anyway, we have a second teach on the board. I did not see who he
He's on the kid.
stunned. All right, that would make sense. But now we have a Sanji blocker. Kind of interesting.
We had a Sunday blocker.
All right, but it's active.
It
That's
is active.
That's the issue. I will just double check to see how many cards are in our
I don't believe
good friend
Vegapunk does not have a card in
Crippet's
his
hand. I think he's 3 cards.
Yeah.
Is that 3 cards?
Yes, sir. My hand shuffle math system.
Not great. I mean, we do have 2 blockers.
It's actually kind of interesting. So
It's definitely not unwinnable. I think that they're kind of even on board state. The problem is that Vegapunk
oh wait,
is
was that
life.
just the search? That may have just been the search.
Oh, maybe. All right. No, I think now he has 3. He did take a.
Does he?
He did take a stronger there.
He did.
All right. So we have at least 1 2K in hand.
What is the play here?
Right.
This is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that sounds right. Do we then get to swing at life with this Jesus family? He's got to go down to 2.
Sure.
I mean, he's
Right.
got to go to 2.
I will try to keep my voice down just in case, like, I ask, what someone has in hand, because
Sure.
the white noise should be doing its thing. But
It almost
on the off chance-
definitely is.
on the off chance,
Unless one of
you
these players has snuck around and turned it down. I don't think they know how to do that.
I don't think they know how to do that
I
either.
don't
But
think so.
that's fine. We will still not
And
take
neither
the
of them
chance.
are wearing hoodies.
Right.
Have I already told you about the tech for white noise?
What?
Did okay. So I did this a lot of times as a player.
Got it?
If you put your hoodie up and I put the headphones above it, it doesn't actually seal you out. So you can hear commentators.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Secret tech I figured out.
Great for you. Unfortunate for the tournament integrity. But we keep it integral. Integral here? at Southside Gaming. Which brings me to my next point. Please make sure that you follow, like, or sub on either YouTube, X, Threads, or Twitch. Threads. Didn't think I had that in my back pocket.
No, I didn't. And on Vine as well.
I'm about to say Blue Sky too. Yeah, or only TCGs.
Follow us on tcgplayer.com.
You actually kind of can. Yeah, it's great. You can shop from this seller. Most of our store right now is actually in the Orlando TCG Con. I'm not sure what the name is. I think it's a Collecticon, but they will have a booth there. So if you are in the neighborhood of Middle Florida, Orlando, come
Middle
on by.
Florida's not
Say hi.
right.
It's Middle Florida.
It's Central.
It's
Florida.
Disneyland. It's
not the University of Middle Florida.
If you are there in the land of the mouse,
Not the middle.
say hi. Anyway, so we have a turn teach. He's swinging. Is he swinging a lot? Yeah, the teach.
Wait, oh my god.
Oh, he does.
Wait, but
that was a sure you and a.
We didn't swing at life, and now there's 4 in life.
Yeah, this is 4 life Vegapunk.
The good news.
This is not.
Wait, did he whiff?
Looking great. Oh, did he whiff?
Did he just whiff?
No, he did take a card. I'm pretty sure. It just lagged immediately.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we did swing into the kit. Oh man, this is
on
$10 on board.
Now he
wait,
5.
Hold on. 5.
And now he gets
12.
Yeah, he can swing.
Okay, he's gonna
swing safely.
Oh, we're so back.
Okay, he just surely won the game.
This is
surely he just won the game. I can't believe.
Difficult. This is very difficult for.
Did he have those teaches, or did he just? I would have sworn he only had 1 teach.
Now, what can save you from this spot as the big buck? It surely has to be triggers, right?
So, well, the triggers are gonna happen. We know the triggers are gonna happen. So,
did he leader effect?
He put the Nami back.
Did he leader effect? I don't think he did.
Yeah, he did. His fingers.
Right, but Dr. Doom is not turned around, so
that's a good point.
So
I mean, surely we're swinging 5 here.
Right.
Oh wait, no, we're not.
We can.
What?
We can swing 5.
What do you mean?
As the Vegapunk?
Oh, as the teach.
Oh, I see.
Don't we just want to turn this shotgun and kill it if we can? Like, it's not just better.
Likely.
Oh no, because you can just load up Dawn and kill a teach.
Yep. And with 2 cards in hand, that's
you let the shotgun
very
die.
easy now.
I feel like you don't let the shotgun die.
All right. So we have.
And he's got a black hole.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, wait, then
okay.
Let the shotgun die.
So we're all right. Still not a free win for a Blackbeard player.
This is actually really weird. So
yeah.
If there's another blocker trigger, yeah, you have to do like this because now he has to consider giving the shotgun.
Yeah,
but I think he's actually not supposed to because the second blocker trigger is the
one. He has 1 card in hand.
Right, but I think you want him to turn his teach.
Sure.
Oh wait, he didn't have another swing anyways.
He absolutely does not.
Never mind. He's not swinging no matter what.
Yep.
All the more reason to not turn that because that's your win con. Is another body trigger.
Right. Okay.
Hold on. Why do you turn that?
Do we have a redo? No, we don't. We don't have a redo. Okay, I guess we were talking about whether or not he should have actually given that shotgun.
I don't think he's supposed to.
Which kind of makes sense that he would be questioning it, but
we'll see. He needs that body to kill him this turn.
Okay.
Because there's a blocker, 2 life. He needs 3 bodies. He needs him to swing at life and give him a body.
This is kind of insurmountable for the Vegapunk at this point, given that I think he has 0 cards in hand.
He's gonna kill Teach. But he's got 1. It's the Nami.
But he still has 2.
And Nami's still in hand.
Yeah. Okay, so the Nami's in hand.
Kill the Teach, 2 life.
At this point, I think you just load up. You go for the Frankie. The Frankie's gonna. Ooh, now he has to think. Am I able to take it in hand? No, I'm gonna play it.
He has to.
He's gonna play it in hand, and then that's gonna happen. Okay, and then he just auto wins there.
Because if he has a body trigger, doesn't he have a chance?
If the Shaka was there,
I'm pretty sure the Shaka
actually probably would have won him the game. Yeah,
I'm surprised he turned.
But I think that what happened was Pipis looked at his grave and saw that he only had Shaka. So the only thing that could really save him there is Quasar?
No, he just needs a body trigger like that, and then he's got 3 bodies on board, 1 blocker, 2 life. Surely,
right? I think in general he probably would have kept the Teach up though. The last teacher.
No, the teach can stay up. That's fine.
Right. So, well, I mean, like, it depends on how
$3.
many cards you have.
Didn't
I
he
think
have
he
two
had
hands?
3 at that point, yeah. Because
Two
2
or
turns
three?
passed. It was 3.
And
And notably,
Two,
both of
two.
them were counter cards.
There's 2 Duke as a beast.
Yeah.
So 9, 3.
So just like that, I do
3,
think that the
10,
4th round
9,
has
10.
come to a close, at least for this table. What did you think?
9 and 10.
Krippitz is a monster, dude. Like, he's just like a really, really good player.
I just don't know why.
There were multiple times during that game that I surely thought that the Vegapunk was in a very
I
commanding
did.
spot.
I thought before the second teach hit the board and we only hit one hand, I'm like, I don't know how we're gonna get back in.
Mr. President, the
And then we
second
saw
teach has hit the board.
The second teach, he's like, oh, we can stabilize. And then we saw the third teach.
That's
All right, we
always
stabilized.
never fun for the opposing player. Yeah,
When the
just
second teach is at the board.
also seeing 3 teaches there is just very good timing
Yeah.
because they're like, as a Blackbeard player, I can tell you how many times I've seen getting most of my teaches, but in inopportune times.
Sure.
Like not seeing them back to back to back, even though that's such a small thing to think about in most games. Like, there are certain board states that you just need to see
There
that, and
is.
it's the only
That's one of them.
and that is the only thing that can get you out. And that actually brought him back into this game when he had 5 bodies just sitting there
Yeah, no.
with like basically just one Jesus on
That-
board. It seemed
That game was really interesting because it seemed as though even through 2 liberations that he wasn't in a great spot.
4 life
But
Vegapunk too.
What
Just,
ended up
man.
happening? Well, no, the 4 life didn't matter because one of them was not.
Right.
If that's
Yeah.
a body, it changed a lot.
That's true.
So for as well as he played, he did get some pretty convenient sequencing things to happen his way. But that's
The-
fine. You kind of have to have that happen.
If they just made that card choose to either activate main or play this body and like discard 1 card, that card would be
I'm gonna be
infinitely
honest, was not paying attention to what he said. What did you say?
the Nami. If you could just
Oh,
play
yeah,
that
that's
as a
an
body,
activate main.
that
would
would be
kinda sick.
insane. Yeah,
Let's no. Let's not do that.
I know,
Let's
but
not have that be a thing.
that'd be cool.
No,
Yellow would be safe.
nah, it wouldn't be cool.
Yellow
wouldn't
would
like
be
that.
absolute safe.
Oh, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
Bring back and now. Eminem needs to be a good leader in One Piece.
No, it doesn't.
It shouldn't be a cope leader
Why not?
because
need
we
one good
because we
reason.
like Yellow.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No one.
Moist Critical, if you're listening, I know you like Yellow.
It's a bad color in this game.
Well, you're entitled to the wrong
No.
stance.
You don't even play yellow. What are you talking
I don't.
about?
I just enjoy having that archetype in the game. I like the fact that someone could pick up the deck, say, I'm going to have it on any given day, and say, hey, I'm going to win from triggers alone. It's just a fun time.
No.
We like to gamble.
No.
We like to hit the hard rock. By the way, we are in Margate, so we're very close. The hard rock's right there.
We're not very close.
I mean, it's like, what, 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty close.
We're much closer to another casino.
Oh, the Seminole?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never been.
I haven't either, but it's like 10 minutes away.
Real.
It was 10, yeah, but 10.
That's real. So yeah, bro really said, you know what? 4 life Vegapunk? I don't care. I'm just gonna drop
Yeah.
big Zehaha
The-
and get through it.
Man, I can't believe before he played the second teach, it looked like there was really only one win con, and that was have the teaches work.
Yeah.
And he found the teaches.
He did. And it's interesting because we only saw one Jesus.
How's it going?
What's up, guys? Are people liking the locals?
I
Probably.
think so.
They're probably
There's
like-
like I don't know, a lot of viewers, but the
It's
thing
like-
is,
it's off the-
chat hasn't let us know how they like it. So
Oh, okay.
Through the different
we are live, by the way. If you'd like to say hi, our good friend Noe.
Hey guys. Hey chat.
going on?
Do you know if down pair one of us?
They won.
Okay.
So,
So
I mean, no.
Is
The
that,
undefeated one. Yeah.
okay.
So we have one more match.
So we will have one more round,
That's gonna be
straight
great
from Noe's
change.
mouth. We
Yeah.
have a round 5, and it will be a banger. It's going to be Green, Purple,
Did they
Luffy
not
versus
play on
Blackbeard.
Wednesday finals?
Who?
Alex.
They
They
did.
did. They're
Okay.
good
They did.
again. Yeah. So you guys will see them again.
So we are going to have round 2 GP versus Blackbeard Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. We're going to take a quick break. Do you know how many minutes are left in the first round?
7.
Okay,
7,
cool.
6.
So we're going to be back in about roughly 10 minutes. We're going to just go to our Be Right Back screen, and yeah. Thanks for sticking around. We'll be back with the final round, the finals. We're Saturday Night Locals.
Boop.
And we are back. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Who's you going first?
I was there. Yeah. Great.
All right, we're back.
We are in the final round.
We're in the final rounds. Clearly having Alex Zora
Yes.
on Green Purple Luffy and
And Alex
Krivitz
Krivitz, yes.
on Blackbeard.
Who we just saw.
I don't think
That's him.
That's
him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we just saw him.
We
literally just saw him.
he looks a little different.
Disagree?
He's also playing Lucci.
Yeah, we switched decks.
Oh, in a tournament. I don't think that's
You gotta
right.
do what you gotta do.
I mean, real. He
do
said,
it.
I just faced Vegapunk. I'm done with it.
Chat, we are
But we are joining in all seriousness Rogi on Shanks, and we have Edgar on Lucci. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I don't think the finals is gonna be televised right now, which is a shame, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Because we are going into a bracket between Shanks and Lucci, and that's always fun.
This game will not be televised because it's a revolution.
Yes, it is. We have the true winners of the One Piece.
Yes.
Straight from Goldie Rogers' mouth.
Now keep in mind, Rogi,
The
Edgar,
One Piece is real.
They might not be undefeated. Great people.
Yeah, certainly people of all time, but actually great
Some of my
players.
favorite
Both of them are really good players. But sometimes the bracket luck isn't there. Chat, are we cooking? I think so. We are.
Now, Edgar, who's
Sonic?
been playing BY
Sonics?
for longer than he wants to admit,
Yeah.
I think, is now playing Lucci again. He's back home. Welcome home.
Yes. And we have Rogi.
Who's playing a red deck, notably.
He's been struggling with withdrawals from Zoro. But
has.
now he's playing
At least now he's
Shanks.
playing Shanks, which is a red deck.
which if you squint hard enough
is Zoro.
And then Lucci, he's playing Lucci because of course his favorite and most prevalent deck was BY Luffy. Rest in peace.
Was it?
I think it was. I mean, Sakazuki was a thing, but I think BY was a very close second for him. And he's been playing it for
I
so
would
long.
actually be curious. I really want to.
And
go
we
out
have a
there
Laboon
and
that
watch
hits the
the game
board.
to ask him that.
And we have a Laboon on
Laboon.
board, and we're swinging 5.
We have a wait. Yes. No, he's on one that, wasn't it?
What dawn are we at?
We are at, I believe, 4. I think Rogi went first this match.
It looks like he is 6 dawn.
So yeah, if anyone's joining us in, where are you joining us from? Are you local to the Margate, Florida area? Are you?
Do we know you personally?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I thought you were-
Are you from the Far
Okay.
East? Are you already an OP11? Tell us, is
I
Blue
really like
Purple
that play.
as strong as everyone says it's going to be?
He has the Yasop. We know he has the Yasop.
That's true.
But because it's Laboon's on board,
Right.
simply it's just saying, I don't care. Swing with you. That's really good.
All right, we
That's
have a
a-
5.
That's
He's
a
milling 2. What is
he
that card?
playing Bell already? He told me. Okay, so I was just talking to Edgar.
Whoa. Okay,
He-
and the
He
Wow.
distinctly told me
And the
he's
Jack's
not
on
playing this
board.
card yet. He said this to me. Not minutes ago.
seems he lied, bud.
Have I been bamboozled? Have I been misled? Or has he meant it's not going well and he's taking out of the deck until then?
Likely.
It's probably that one.
All
But
right, and the Rayleigh hits the board.
Mr.
Looks like the
President.
Laboon is over. Yeah.
5 to the Jack. Give a 1. And Laboon.
Another Laboon.
Wait, he gave Laboon.
We have 2 whales on board.
Now,
Or in the trash, rather.
what I've been told as well from Edgar is that he's not playing Hina's right now.
Hello from Scotland.
From Scotland.
Wow, that is across a couple puns.
I'm not gonna do an accent. I
don't
promise.
do it.
I
Don't do
promise
it.
I'm not gonna do it.
How
but
is
I don't
haggis
have
though?
one.
Let us know if haggis is actually
Hagrid?
delicious. No, that's the other Scottish.
Scottish?
Yeah, come on.
Check.
I mean, surely Google AI would know.
Let's check.
Well, welcome in. We're in the final round right now between Shanks and Lucci. If you like what you see, if you want us to, I'm saying, we're thankful for a lot of things from Scotland. Haggard being one of them.
That's true.
What a chat of a man. So anyway, we have these streams weekly, actually bi-weekly, but we are televising and streaming our Saturday locals from now on. We're going to probably be back at some point during the month. over the
I would even argue
course of a couple
2
weeks.
weeks ago. from now.
Probably 2 weeks. We will rotate with some other commentary, but it's cool. It's just a little bit across the sea. I might need to hitch a ride with Captain Luffy. Indeed, it's around the Grand Line.
True, but I mean, realistically, are we going with Luffy? All right. Stop everything we're doing.
Well,
Which
you're.
captain we sailing with?
Oh man, for me it's Kuzan.
He's not a captain.
He's not a captain.
Nope.
What is he? Admiral, right?
He's
No, he's not an admiral.
I don't know specifically what his title is right now.
For sake of
he's not a captain.
reference,
No,
I'm sailing with Kuzan.
he's no. It means you're sailing with Teach. You're not sailing with Teach. I promise you're not sailing with Teach.
Why not?
Because he's a lame.
Teach is sick.
No, he's not.
He goes Zehaha.
He does. And do you want to hear Zahaha every single time he farts?
Absolutely.
I don't think you do.
I think I do.
Okay, so what are the options?
Haggis is nay bad. It's spicy. Oh, okay.
I do like spicy.
I've never.
I
heard
personally
of
have never had it.
Nay Dad before, but I kind of like it.
I like it too. Must be a Scottish thing.
No, I think he just has aura.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Scottish war?
No, I think this is just normal aura.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so we have Luffy, Law, Kid. We have Kid. Who knows? Shanks, Teach.
So
Buggy.
just to clarify, just to kind of let everybody know, but OP 11
Oh.
pre-orders are available right now when they come out. I do believe for the US only at this point on southsidetcg.com. We do have pre-orders for the next boxes. If you allocate now, we will be able to get you your boxes. So especially if you're local here, we will have OP 11 in stock. And I think there is an introductory price that I believe is a bit lower than what the MSRP is going to be on TCG Player. So keep that in mind.
I have no idea.
And yeah, that was my shameless plug.
All right,
Anyway.
we have the Supernovas.
Right.
What other captains we got? I mean, I think the clear answer is Shanks. Me
Yeah,
personally,
Shanks
we're
is
going
kinda
with
him.
Shanks. Shanks is like that.
Now back to the
So
game.
Shanks.
Is he him right
Oh
now?
my God, he did the thing that he said what he was going to do, which
Oh,
is play
man.
Tenzon.
Tenzon. See. Oh, man.
5-4. Surely, I don't even need to guess. He's swinging 5-4 at this Laboon.
No, he's saving it.
Laboon is dying
Boone
Oh,
is.
no, Jack has
Oh,
to die. Jack does have
Jack,
to die.
man.
because he has 2 reductions on board. Which means
That's not okay though. That's kind of okay though,
This card's dead.
because yeah,
This card's dead. But he's at 4 life.
this guy's gigging.
Okay, so I think there's an argument.
Shanks
to be
is not
made
long for this world,
that.
for sure.
Oh wait, no, another Shanks is already dead. Oh no.
Oh
Man,
man,
Cherie.
Cherie.
Which means he could take literally any reduction right now.
Do you think?
Just
it's
any,
gonna-
or sorry, any
do you-
KO card.
Do you think it's gonna be Jack?
No, it's Rebecca.
It's gonna be Jack.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's Rebecca. Oh, he can't
Okay,
be Jack.
okay,
It's 3
yeah.
to 5.
Oh yeah,
So
3 to 5.
You
Yeah,
take
yeah.
Rebecca and you draw Rebecca broke.
Yeah, Becca is a 3 to 7.
Rebecca broke.
Yeah,
Wait, you
yeah.
took Lucci?
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. I mean, he has
What
a
do you get infant
boon.
Tsukiyomi?
Yeah. He's.
He's got the Rebecca.
Oh, we're lit.
Mr. President.
This Lucci deck's kind of good.
Oh, he took Jack. I see. He wanted to take Jack, so this is the I took.
Yeah.
I'm there now.
This Lucci's kind of crazy.
This
This Lucci deck is kind of
Dude,
gas.
somebody should play this Lucci deck.
I know. I think it should be you.
I need to look at a build. I've been really lazy with updating Lucci.
Yeah, but you're not gonna like Tenzon, but I think that card is absolutely.
So I
the
think
answer.
Tenzon in this deck really might be similar to how I felt about Udo before, where if in a Lucci meta it's bad, but in a non-Lucci meta it's good.
It's gonna be so good.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's good right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking right now. I don't know if I trust it for next set, but
For next set, it's the only answer to double 9.
yeah,
I mean
that seems too
that
slow for that.
I don't think so,
Wow.
because you're just gonna effectively have blockers and survive until you get to 10.
It's not surviving until you 10. It's being outpaced drastically.
That is very real. But I think that if you can do it, if you get to 10, it's effectively.
So we're infinite Tsukiyomi here.
Oh man, this is
That Rebecca
this
is
an
coming on
interesting
fast.
spot, man.
Wait, is it? Because he has to kill it. No, we have Jack in hand. We don't even need that.
You know, Lucci being on 1 life is kind of dangerous.
No, it's not.
We have
It's not. I promise it's not. We're playing Jack this turn.
sure,
We're killing this
right.
without turning anything, by the way.
However, depends on how many cards in hand we do have,
Wait,
and I
can't
think
this
that
Wait, why?
because he could also theoretically play a second dragon, and if he plays a second dragon and there's no blocker, especially with I think
we have a
think
mana
he
stream board.
does he. has like how many cards in hand?
Enough. Surely enough.
You think? I didn't see a lot.
That's like 7.
Oh, okay. Is that his hand or is this?
That's his hand.
Okay, okay. So, all right. So we're kind of okay.
Yeah, no, he's chilling. Wait, why are we turning Jack? Oh, no, we're swinging left.
Yeah.
We're swinging left. Now we're playing Jack. But you just look at the top card of the deck before playing on the card. Playing milliliter.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Didn't even have to do that. Chose to do it.
Maybe for sequencing.
Wait, what?
Though I don't really think that there's any answer for that.
Wait, is he just playing Kaido this
Okay.
turn, maybe?
We could.
That's the only thing I'm thinking.
Does he have 10 open right now? I can't really tell from the bottom cam.
Oh my, he's playing another 10s on.
Oh,
Mr. President, a second 10s. What? Oh,
what?
okay.
Never mind.
I
You
got
you
trolled.
got very trolled. And
Hello?
that set up all for that. I think Edgar could just
I
hear
might
you.
have to go out there and yell at
I
him.
think Edgar could just hear you and just say, to just
Hello?
spite Master Gamer, we're going to.
Did
we're
he
gonna
do
play
that
up
to me
the back.
intentionally?
I think so. I have to take it up with him. Oh, okay.
Wait, but do we have 6 down up? Or 4 down up? Oh, 4 down up. Oh, never mind. He's my hero.
Man.
All right, we're back to infants again.
Man.
So
Shakespeare does have a lot of cards.
it's not enough. I promise it's not enough.
Okay. We have, I believe, a lime juice.
Okay.
Lime juice on board. Okay. So he's just going to go straight into life.
No, he's
Oh,
throwing
any.
over
Oh,
the
man. Okay.
That's a tough thing to have to do.
Yeah. But I think that that's decent enough.
No, it's not.
I don't think it matters. Though.
Oh, no, he's kind of cooking. He's kind of cooking. Here's why.
Yeah.
Because now he has a second body for this Manchury.
Yep.
Because it's been stuck on board this entire game, just getting infinite value.
Mm-hmm.
This Manchury card, when it gets to cook,
Oh,
my
it does.
God, it's so good.
It does.
It's so good. Put Manchury next to Rebecca and watch.
Yep.
Watch
Oh,
as your
man.
life drains from your eyes.
All right.
It is really
So-
interesting how this Lucci deck has gone from like, man, I can't play all these good cards because other Luccis deal with them so well, to, oh, there's no Luccis to care about, so we can just play them and get infinite value.
Absolutely. And I think that also like it's kind of like this is a look at Steph Curry, man, so inspirational moment
Yeah.
because I feel like Lucci has gone through so much with the Ice Age and Gecko ban, and they just said, you know what, we're gonna come back, we're just gonna cook, and they've
Yeah.
been cooking. They're cooking with the stir fry. You didn't get that reference. That's fine. It's okay. Chat got that reference. Anyway,
I mean, it's
I
just
think Lucci's
stir
back,
fry.
and I think it's really cool. It's a Migos thing, but
Oh, it is.
you just
Versace?
clearly haven't heard.
Versace?
No.
Versace?
No, not that one. I think it's literally called Stir Fry,
Nah,
which you should look up. But
disagree.
that song is a vibe. But
On a side note, hold
It
on.
is.
I'm going to show you something. I was driving the car.
You're driving a car.
No, you know, I'll wait.
All right,
I'll wait.
that's fine.
A hilarious thing happened.
Migos Stir Fry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He's never heard that song. It's
No,
crazy.
I'm not. At least not my
Crazy.
name. I probably have, but just I can't think of my
This Lucci's kind of cooking with the Stir Fry right now, and he's in no danger right now. That's wild,
name. He's been replacing his own cards for like
man.
3 turns.
dude. 10s on sticks, and it's just
Oh, 10's on sticks. Yeah, it's very good.
my god. Oh,
Mr. President?
Mr. President. I feel like he's playing doubles of everything, dude. He's just like, all right, cool. You're not going to
10's
deal with the
on.
first one. I'm going to play a second one. Now you're going to have to deal with both. It's interesting. All right.
And
Wow.
It'll die.
That
But he
just
still has
died for
one.
free.
Holy!
Oh my goodness. Is One Piece cheaper than Lorcana? I think
genuinely
they're
don't know.
around the same. Like, okay,
Is Lorcana
so-
that expensive?
it kind of has the same sort of like blueprint of like, okay, Maui Half Shark's going to be like $40 or $50, right? And One Piece is going to have the Bonclays, which are like $70,
It's
right?
one deck.
But outside of that, like not really. I
Well,
think that One
One
Piece
Piece
got
isn't
enough
an expensive
reprints so
card, yeah.
far that you can play most tier 1 or like tier 2 decks on the cheap. It's about, I think, like on average $150.
Yeah, I mean,
$150,
I don't know.
$200
Maybe
for a
it's gonna
deck.
come from Yu-Gi-Oh, but this game is Pikachu.
Yeah, it's just and it's nowhere near some of the other games like Yu-Gi-Oh, or Magic. Magic was
Also expensive.
insurmountable. Like in the 1-ups format or EDH, right? Like there were decks that were like 12 grand.
What?
Easily 12 grand. Yeah. So if you're looking
That
to
could be
get into One Piece, I definitely think that it's accessible enough. Also, if you just come into the store, there's plenty of people that are willing to help you find you cards, kind of help you get on the right track. I found One Piece is a bit pricier personally, but that could be a local pricing thing over here. Yeah, I think that generally the pricing has calmed down a little
Pricing
bit.
isn't too bad.
Also, like if there's ever like a new starter deck or a new deck like finds a really, really good card, usually other cards in that deck typically go up a
He's
little
killing
bit.
him with the Hiraka.
But for the most part, it's fine. I absolutely love. I play both. I like One Piece is my favorite game for sure.
Wait, why'd she get a big stick?
My God, let's see.
What'd you get a big stick for?
Oh,
She's got a big
and
stick.
it is over, man. How much did he swing with Becca for?
Enough.
Man, this deck's kind of good.
Yeah, this
This
Lucy
deck is kind of good. That's wild.
deck.
So Edgar takes the win.
So we have our winner. It's Edgar.
Yeah. Also known as Alex. Also known as not Alex.
Sorry, that's what I meant. What did you think I said?
He was an imposter.
No.
All right. Well, oh my God, look at my hair, dude. This is totally not good on camera. Anyway,
Unlucky. Mine is.
yeah. So there you have it. This is our Saturday at Locals. We are going to be signing off in just a moment. I played OP more. I gave a Pokemon for OP. I like buying Pokemon cards just for the sake of having them, but I personally, play One Piece religiously, and I think you do, right?
You think?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. No.
I
What are the odds?
I could be sold on that idea. But anyway, yeah. So thank you guys for watching our One Piece Locals. I do believe we're going to just get word in a couple minutes of who the winner is from Table 1. Sorry that it wasn't on camera, but, that's
those
how
shots
things go.
One Piece is unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate indeed. But yeah, check out SouthsideTCG.com. Check out our socials on X, on Twitch, and on YouTube. It's been a pleasure.
Well.
We have Master Gamer and Zendarian signing off tonight.
Dude.
You love the Kuzan play, didn't you?
And we have a special guest.
So
Edgar.
bad.
Dude, I
I wanted to say
thinking
the
it.
point so
I was thinking it, but I was like,
Huh? Kuzan's kind of crazy. Also, 3 Beccas.
3 Beccas, yeah.
That was inspiring.
Yeah. I was like, no matter what he pops, I'm just going to Rebecca and grab another book.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's why when I
Why
was
did you
like,
play
thinking of
Jack?
getting the first book,
The turn that you tempested.
There's a lot of Lorcana in my area. Yeah.
because I was at 1 life, and he had already played a rush card, so I was like, the likelihood of having another rush card is
No,
too
sure.
high.
But you had ton of hand, surely. You like 7.
Yeah, but I don't want to go. I
If
can
10's on
if-
6, it's a problem.
Yeah,
A really big
if
problem.
because I didn't have a blocker at the time.
No, I know that.
If
Yeah,
he gets me to 0 and he has Roger, I just lose.
Oh yeah, Roger card.
Yep.
It's a card that's played a lot in that deck. So I
That
just
makes
kinda-
sense. Well, I mean, like, even if
But
he
then
wasn't
wait,
playing it,
how much
the
life
threat
is
of
it?
it.
He was at like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
never mind.
It was me just slowly.
Yeah, you're probably right.
over?
Yeah, it is.
Pretty
It
much.
is. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are signing off. Thank you so much for tuning in from wherever you are. Definitely be sure to catch us next time on stream. Again, this is Zendarian
You still
and
have to play
Master
too early.
Gamer. Hello.
I'm a weak girl.
Good night.